4 in the morning, I'm thinking about money. I need it, I want it, I can't even sleep. Shout out to the trappers, we are back lit. It's D.I. the Henny Man, battle rap trapping. We definitely got the streets. We don't get to do these that often. The last one was with Loso, so make sure y'all check this out. Check that one out. But this is a sit down talk everything with a man that's been on this joint several times. But we gonna get in depth and really, you know, discuss some shit that I don't think he's discussed on camera. First thing I gotta say is you are in great company with this stat I'm about to give you. It's only been 2 other people that aren't battle rappers that got their own episode of Battle Rap Trap.
Oh, that's fire.
And the 2 people are J Black and Avocado.
Dang.
Yeah, that's actually fire.
Yeah. That's exclusive company. I appreciate it.
You know what I mean? So now that I told him how
content.
important he is to the situation, we got Anwar, and of course we got Reda in the building. You know what I mean? And they got a new YouTube off top. Y'all go ahead and plug that before we go any further.
Go ahead and plug that.
I literally just took a bite.
It's Anwar and Reda, you know, the A&R show.
Yeah.
Y'all make sure y'all subscribe and tune in.
Yeah,
What's a fact? What's a
And
fact?
that shit gonna be lit. But we gonna talk about that in a little while though. I gotta ask you the inaugural question, the first question I ask every single sit down talk everything episode. Anwar,
Okay.
what made you start fucking with battle rap, man?
I just always enjoyed it. Like, it's one of the. Hold up. Shout out to you for this food.
Exactly. I was
yeah.
about to say, because I can't even stop eating.
Right, exactly. I'm like, dang, first question for me. Shit. No, I mean, just.
In a second too. It's pour a kill shot. Y'all cool with that? That's what we here for.
All right, let me finish my food.
Get lit, talk shit.
But I got you. But
Okay, bad.
yeah, like it really is. It's the purest form of hip hop. Like, you know what I mean? Rap in and of itself, it changes. You know what I mean? Yeah, I come from. I still feel like, you know, that mid 90s to early 2000s or whatever was the best age. But my son, he can't stand DMX. He thinks Eminem is trash. He's not a fan of Jay-Z, Nas, Biggie. Like, he don't like, but he's 20 years old. So his thing right now, I don't even know. He be telling me about people. Who is that? Like, what is it? So I think, you know, with battle rap, even though the game itself has changed, it's still the same thing. It's I'm better than you lyrically. We gonna stand here. I mean, shout out to Verbal Warzone. I like the thing with the beats, but the acapella, like, yo, I'm gonna stand here. I'm gonna stand across from you, and I'm gonna just bark on you. Like, that was always the thing for me. It's just entertaining.
Okay, that's a why. But what specific, like, what was the battle? What was the shout out Lil Jon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Since you know, shout out gang. We shout out niggas.
Yeah, I shout out everybody.
Yeah, so shout out Lil Jon. He just popped up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What was the thing that made you realize that how raw it was, how you.
So, oh yeah, because we didn't drop that episode yet. Yeah, we actually talked about it on our channel. We haven't dropped that episode yet, but it's basically like my brother used to be a battle rapper. So yeah, his name was Graham, and like he used to do it. So being up by Broad and Ollie, being in the neighborhood or whatever, I remember it was him and 2 of his homies, and I forgot what their group name was. I think it was like the Connect or something like that with a plug. But my brother was Graham. They had another homie named Ounce and another one named Pam. So it was the 3 of them. But they used to go, listen, they really did. And they used to go around like battling people, man. So that was it.
I bet they was a treacherous 3 too.
That was
I'll say this.
That's a gimmick for that ass right there.
Listen, I'll say this though. My brother was definitely the best one out of them, but it used to be hilarious, man.
Oh, wait, like their group, what was it called? Wait?
I don't remember what it was called.
That's fire. That's their whole theme right
I think
there.
it was called the Connect or
Graham,
something like that.
Ounce, Pound?
Yeah, Graham was my brother. Ounce was our homie Q, and Pound was our homie Ant. Like, so that was them. Like, yeah.
That's deep.
Yeah. So, but like going around with them and at that point in time, I mean, you know, locally in Germantown, we was walking places. But the deli at Chilliwack Lane, like that's where people used to meet up at and like literally battle. So walking down there with my brother, like watching him, and I mean,
started from a gram to an ounce, from an ounce to a pound.
Yeah.
Hayes is here, y'all.
Yeah.
By the way, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't get to, formally reintroduce y'all. Hayes is in the motherfucking building.
That's what's
Came
up.
to
Hayes
accompany
for
the
being here with
situation.
us.
You know what I'm saying? Hayes, get him one of them things, man. Hit him with-
Kills
You
job.
know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I'm going to give him one of them things. Y'all not going to partake?
I got to eat first. I've had
Oh,
right
you-
there with the, yeah.
Yeah.
I
You
can't.
need some water?
You should have fed us like this first, like right now, and expected us to take the kill shot
Well,
with it.
they like to see people eat and talk.
I am going to eat and talk, and I'm going to drink and talk to they. Listen, they know
But
on the
you
way up
can't-
here, Rita
you
was
can't
like,
cook like this and you know
right,
what I'm
this
saying?
ain't,
is
this ain't a
good.
burger or some wing. This is some sit down shit, some handmade lasagna and corn with the
Got the pepperonis on this joint.
What is
like,
the
yo,
corn got microwaved, just for clarity. I didn't take no time on the corn.
well,
But it's
You
lit
took
though.
some time on this one.
Now the lasagna, yes,
Pepperonis
definitely.
is popping right
You
now.
know, I
Yeah.
appreciate that shit, but fuck that though. You know what I mean? Y'all are important people, man. So we gonna get lit, we gonna talk shit.
okay.
Champion. Y'all wanna talk about champion first or Philly first? Let's talk about champion first.
All right, let's talk about champion. Yeah, Rita wasn't going to decide.
How did you get involved in champion?
Well,
And let's be clear, I'm 100% sure that this story involves Tech Nine. We're gonna say rest in peace, Tech Nine,
That's a
because the
fact.
man's gone. And however anybody feel about this, you tell your story how it happened in your life.
yeah, I mean,
That's simple as that.
I agree. I mean, Tech Nine passed away. Rest in peace, Tech Nine. The man was who I knew he was. You know what I mean? So we was cool. Obviously, he was on Champion, and me and Tech was cool. We used to play poker together. So he invited me up. Obviously, I knew he was a battle rapper. I used to follow, his
Right.
battles or whatever. And he invited me to Volume 3, and then he didn't go. So that was like my first time meeting Jay Black in person. After that, we came back. He was like, yo, since I couldn't go, do you want to come to Champion with me to talk about being in Volume 3? And I'm
Hold on. So were you and Tech like cool?
like, yeah, that's my man. Like, we played
Like
poker together.
outside of battle rap and all
Right,
that,
yeah.
like you knew him personally from
Yeah.
like
And so
playing
that's why
poker.
he was just green lighted you to go out with that shot.
Right, exactly. Because,
Yeah.
Champion, like, again, Black, as cool as Black is, like, he obviously has to protect himself. He has to be in a bubble because of where he is. You can't just go over to Smack House.
Yeah.
Same thing with Jay Black. So when Tech asked me, like, yo, you was at Volume 3, do you want to come and talk about it on Champion? I'm like, for real? Hell yeah.
That was what
So-
Black said or Tech said?
That's what Tech said.
Okay.
Since he couldn't go. So I'm like, fuck yeah, fucking real. So did that, and then that was a week later,
Switch
they
back,
did
switch
the Cassidy episode. So he called me and was like, yo, do you want to come up for, we going to talk about Cassidy today. You want to come up and do that? And I'm like, hell yeah.
Right.
I'm like, yo, I say, and I kept saying, like, yo, are you sure Black cool with it? Because when I first met Black, like, again, until you get to know Black and he knows that you're a good person, like, he's very reserved or whatever.
Yeah,
He'll shake it off with you, and then that's that. So I'm like, yo, are you sure it's cool? He was like, yeah, like, listen, if you come with me, you all right. So I got there and did that. Everything was cool, hanging out with him. Then he passed. And when he passed, like, obviously, I was fucked up about it. Black was fucked up about it. Saw Black at the vigil or whatever, and just was like, this was my homie, but they worked together. Like, you know what I mean? They were together not every day, but, every week filming. So, like, after that, a couple weeks went by, and Black just called me out there, clear blue, and was like, listen, man, I'm going to be launching a show, because remember, he went on hiatus, obviously. He was like, I'm going to be starting the show back up. And I'm like, all right, that's what's up. Like, I'm going to be tuning in support. He was like, well, I wanted to ask, how would you feel about joining me? Like, what? He was like, yeah, you and your lady, like, you know what I mean? Would y'all be willing to come up and be on Champion?
When he texted me, I can't tell you where I
need
was
some
at,
water, man.
but I can tell you exactly what I did. I literally just I started going crazy.
That's
like
you,
what?
dog.
Yeah.
Like that it was crazy to me. Like we had met him before at a few events due to Tech Nine, and it was like, you get to be around him, and you just like, whoa, like
Yeah.
this is the man, Jay Black.
Yeah.
So it was like a crazy experience. But then to like have him kind of reach out to you, like, would you be cool with being on my show?
Wow.
It's like, what? Like, this is happening right now? Like, it was
And
one
it
of those
fit
oh
too.
shit type moments. Like, oh shit.
It fit when Champion needed to, you know, step into the whatever's next situation. He first of all, he had to fall back, you know, rest in peace to his mom when his mom passed. But then the Tech 9 situation, I mean, the Vodafly situation happened. Then the, I mean, it's like I know he felt like, damn, like I got it. Like this Champion ain't going nowhere.
Right.
But what's next?
Right.
And it fit so well. Like it felt like we back. It felt like we back. It's going on. Like it's, you know what I mean? Like when we got you, Dree, Mark, Debo, Reda, of course.
Shout out
you
to
know what I'm
Debo,
saying?
my favorite co-host.
You know what I mean? I really love it. I love to see Debo and Jay Black go back and forth.
Yeah.
I love to see you and Debo go back
I be
and forth.
killing Debo though.
It's crazy,
Make sure
man.
you make that clear. Like I be smoking Debo, but that's my guy, man. I love Debo. He be looking out too. But yeah, it's always fun, man. And it's weird. Like sometimes, obviously, with the schedules of everybody, we can't all always be there. And it's always weird when somebody, if Dree is at work and it's just me, Mark, and Black, or if Mark is at work, it's just me, Dree, and Black. Like it's always weird. Like I love it when the whole team is there. So like when we do events and everybody is there, like those immediate recaps that we do after with the entire team, like that's always fun, man. Like
Yeah, I think that's probably one of my favorite parts too, because of everybody's schedules. Like when we get to do those, when everybody is at the event, and we get to do those immediate recaps, best times ever.
And
like,
it's right after y'all get all that love. Like the people show love.
yes,
Yeah,
they
they
do.
definitely
And, you know what I mean? So you be high off that moment, and then you get to be with the people that you building
just
this shit
the
with.
high
Like
from certain events in general.
yeah.
Like, it's like certain events last year were like so next level. Like just the venue alone, it was like once you touch down and you see what's about to happen, you just it's no coming down from that for like a good 2 weeks. Like I would be at work still saying bars like, yo, y'all missed this. Y'all
Y'all missed it. Them niggas was nowhere around.
Listen, my thing is, you should have got the pay-per-view. You should have got the pay-per-view. Y'all missed it. They said da-da-da-da-da. He jumped it. Listen, when you
So hold on. This is to be clear. This is Anwar's episode technically, but I gotta ask you too, Rita. What made you start fucking with battle rap? Because the way your passion just now is like is you really care about this shit.
I've always been around it. Like I can't remember a time where I wasn't around people rapping, people kind of being on the street corner running up like, yo, you ain't got bars for real, kind of thing, and getting into it, and it is what it is. Now we gotta battle it out. Like I feel like I've always been around it, and it's just a thing for me. Like some people are raised to, you know, not drink soda. They don't drink soda. Some people were raised to drink soda. They drink soda all the time. It's just one of those things that I was kind of brought up in. Like, and the thing that really made it like super explosive for me was when Nas and Jay had their battle. Of course, it was on beat, but that was a next level battle where it was like, this is the highest competition, and yes, it's on beat, but this is what they do. They are music artists. That right there was like, yo, this is real, yo. Like, even these niggas over here can really get into it and battle it out and call it a day. It is what it is. We don't fuck with each other, but we battle. That's it. Like, it was just one of those things that definitely took it to the next level. And then
One word.
following that was Too Raw for the Streets.
Who won Jay-Z Nas? Just one word. We're not even gonna talk about it.
With the first tracks dropped, I'm gonna say Nas.
One word.
Nas.
Who won? Nas. Okay. Too Raw for the Streets.
Too Raw for the Streets came after that, and then, you know, that was the thing. Like, so I had more access to what was kind of going on in the streets and different neighborhoods and stuff like that. So that kind of, and then of course the bootleg man. Shout out to the bootleg man, because that was, again, they gave me everything I needed for every hood. I don't care where it was from. It wound up coming to Philly. So we had the DVDs, we had all the mixtape shit, like we had everything. So it was like no matter who it was, where they was from, what side, what coast they was from, we had to search
for that shit, but we found that shit. And
I remember my first time going to Philly, go see my mom, young, and I went to this little side joint, and showing up, the little bootleg man had everything. All the little bootleg Wu-Tang joints, the whole Core Mega bootlegs and all that
You
shit.
get everything. When we heard news of a mixtape dropping, you could literally like go to all the different avenues and eventually you'll find it. And it's not like Philly's that big. So it's like you could go to Broad Island, you don't find it there, you run down to Erie.
Right.
You don't find it there. All right, I'm gonna go down Susquehanna and Dolphin. Nah, it's not here. I'm gonna go down Jeriah. You would just literally go down Broad Street to City Hall and what you looking for.
Right.
Our bootleg men was always lit. They always had every
And on time.
Yeah.
Like they were fast with it.
Yeah,
like,
they had it. Like if it came out, they had it. Like
So this is a good one. This is a good one.
Uh-oh.
And I don't even think I wanted to get into this early, but since you was fucking with battle rap and you was fucking with battle rap, how did y'all end up that each other fuck with battle rap? Is that what y'all relationship is based on?
No, you know what's funny? I didn't even know she fucked with battle rap. Like when I met her, like obviously, you know, I was just some female that I met or whatever. And in all of our conversations, like battle rap, you don't really hear too many females into battle rap. So I never brought it up. It wasn't until like it was before Unfinished Business with NWX and gun titles. But some battle was announced.
It was probably, honestly, I think it was probably like 2014, 2015 when he realized, because I would always be like in YouTube playing videos, watching stuff, watching interviews, stuff like that, where he's like, oh, you kind of into this, but it's like you pay it no mind. It's like, oh, she watching this, whatever. That was a crazy year. Like 2014 was a crazy year.
Are you watching like Hip Hop Is Real, like battle rap interviews, or what are you saying you was watching?
Yeah, well, battle rap interview. I'm watching Jay Black.
You watching you're watching bloggers and shit like that.
I'm watching bloggers, and I'm watching, of course, like Hip Hop Is Real, or I'm watching 15 Minutes of Fame. So I'm watching those, but I'm also watching actual battles. So he'll see me like watching a battle on my phone, and it's like, well, I'm gonna put this up, but it's like, oh, she kind of into this, but you're not really paying it no mind, because I'm not like, yo, shut up, I gotta watch this now. I probably don't watch it 8 times that day. He just don't know about it. Like, you get what I'm saying? So it's like that. But as time went on, it's like I start telling him stuff like, yo, you gotta watch this, you gotta see this, yada yada yada. And he like, oh, you into this? Like, you really? He didn't have no clue, and that. Honestly, that
were you not into it?
No, I was. I just didn't talk to her about it.
Like, we never talked to each other about it. That wasn't.
So when she's saying like she would have a phone, you gotta understand she always had headphones.
Always.
So I don't know if she's why. It's literally not until she sits down next to me or whatever, and at that point it's like I see what she's doing. She'll cut it off, and you know what I mean. We're now engaged in a conversation, but it's like I don't know if she saw me watching something and she's just trying to, you know, be into it because I'm into it at that point in time. It wasn't until the first NWX and gun titles battle happened where she was watching, obviously, you know, we're watching the bloggers or whatever, and she made a comment about how dope it was that Tay-Rock and Sue Surf was joining up. And I think that was when it's like, I think I actually said to her, like, you don't know shit about no Tay-Rock and Sue Surf. Like, cut it out. And she's like, what? And she just started going down their resume, quoting bars. And I mean, you could tell it wasn't like she did homework. Yeah.
So how long was y'all talking before that shit happened?
Well, shit.
Like that realization.
A long time.
Yeah, a long time. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I met her in 2020. Damn, I met you in what, 2010? Yeah. Yeah, I met her in 2010. So, yeah, about a good 4.
You didn't have me in 2010.
What were you in 2011?
2008.
Oh shit.
Oh, y'all over 10 years deep in the friendship?
What do you think? Yeah, 2008. Oh yeah, because that's a fact.
2008.
That's a fact. I had to do the math in my head real quick. Yeah, she's absolutely right.
Damn, y'all deep.
Yeah.
But that's not a relationship. That's a friendship since 2008.
I've known him since 2008.
Right.
We've known him since 2008.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. That. Yeah.
I can't say what I was getting ready to say. Yeah, you're right. But yeah. So 2008.
Y'all had a hump shit back then.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. We had to understand. You know what I'm saying? We had to understand.
You going to go to hump
We had
shit?
somewhat of an understanding.
It was hump.
Somewhat.
They was doing it to each other back then, and then it.
I was doing it to her. She wasn't doing it to me.
Somewhat of an understanding.
You were taking it? What's up?
No, I'm just saying.
What am I saying?
I did all the work.
I had to flee the situation, you know? It was somewhat of an understanding.
But yeah, so that would have been a good 5 or 6 years. That neither one of us had a clue that the other was actually into battle rap.
And meanwhile, I had homies, female friends, where it's like me and them would literally link up and be like, "Yo, did you hear this fucking song? Did you hear these bars from this battle rapper?" Like we would, that was our shit. Like we would smoke, chill, watch battle rap, listen to different songs where the bars was heavy. We would keep each other up to date on different albums or records or whatever, or verses that was hot on certain songs. Like that was our thing. That was our dynamic. Like we was homies and we did everything together, but that was also one of the things we did, or one of the things we was into. We was just into music, hot bars, and battle rap. So I had my female friends that I would talk to about that, but he just never knew about it because it just wasn't something that came up.
So you got a whole bunch of females that's in the battle rap.
Yes, I know females
Bro,
that's in the battle rap.
don't they
He took dating. Nope, they into battle rap.
Yeah, they are. They probably are.
Yeah,
I can believe it. Huh?
The into that shit heavy.
Yeah, but you wouldn't. If they was there, you walk right by them. You'd be like, "Damn, what's up, bro?"
I asked them because I expect them
Why
to
they
say
got
What's up,
ass?
bro?
And
I was just
when
making
a
it
female
clear.
talks about battle rap with a certain level of passion, it just
Nah.
it's like, oh, okay.
Oh, not even one of them.
Not a single one.
Oh, hey,
Anwar-
hey,
He tried to
Anwar
make me
said, "What's
seem
up, bruh?"
bad, like-
No.
Hayes
You're
is
fine.
trying.
You're
Hayes
fine.
is just Hayes.
You definitely the cutest one of your
that
friends.
nigga
That's
one.
funny though. I'm not into that.
No, but I'm saying,
I'm
if
not into
I've
that
seen.
though. I don't think that I had all my friends. Like anyway. I just
Yeah.
feel like that's corny.
All right, well, I'm sorry.
I'm not
sorry
one
to
of
all my
those that
friends.
hang out with a bunch of ducks. Anyway.
Okay. Yeah. So it was about a good 5 or 6 years before we actually realized it. And then when the first battle happened, again, we told this on our channel. Like when the first battle happened, NWX and Gun Titles, she called me talking a lot of shit because it dropped on YouTube. We didn't go to the event. There was no pay-per-view at that point in time. So when the shit dropped on YouTube, she called me talking shit like, yeah, Gun Titles got your folks out of here, this and that. Like she was talking real reckless.
Because that was a
about-
wash. It was a wash. I don't care what you said. That was a
The
wash.
battle didn't finish. Gun Titles was doing very well. We'll say that now. My goodness gracious. So they were doing.
That was a wash from the get. Like it was a done bun.
A
What
done
are you
bun.
talking about? It was a done bun.
You know what? I might have to rewatch that joint tomorrow or tonight.
Like you were
That
NWX
little-
back then.
That little
Were you
round,
an WX fan?
and then a snippet of that second round, like that little bit right there, lets you know, like that
The
was
snippet that was running around on Facebook. And
No,
that?
I'm talking about the little bit that we heard after the first round, like that lets
Oh,
you know from the
yeah, okay.
beginning. That was a wash. Like it was a done button. There's nothing more that y'all could do, y'all. That's it. Go home. Good night. Like there was nothing else that y'all had to go back to the drawing board.
Hey, yo.
He's annoyed right now, and I
I am.
don't care about the had to go back
Hey,
to
yo.
the drawing board in order to
Right.
win that. If they didn't go back to the drawing board,
How
it would have
does
been a
this?
different
How does this
story.
work? Okay, so how does this work?
Right.
She's not anti NWX, but she's not NWX biased.
Right.
How can you sit next to a person like that?
Yo, it's quite annoying, as you can see. Like, because she always wants to bring. She
He's
only
really
talks
annoying.
about the first battle. She wasn't even there. Ask her what. Listen, we
Yeah, she
had a
wasn't even
bet. We had a bet going into the second battle. All right. Because I said, listen, all right, my folks. You know what I'm saying? Things didn't go according to the normal blueprint and plans. So when Unfinished Business 2 was announced, they were going to do the rematch. Said, fuck it. Like, now I know you really into it. Like, I bought tickets for us to go. She was in New York. It's back when URL was being local, so you could actually go to every event. So I'm like, yo, fuck it, we out. We're going to go to the event. She was talking shit. Yeah, this and that. They're going to get washed again. this time you're gonna be crying. She was talking shit the whole
I should
ride
have
up
known
there.
better though. You know, these are smart guys. DNA is
Right.
a very smart guy. I shouldn't have came out my mouth like that. However, like
Where
I
is
said,
my $20?
they had to go back to the drawing
All right,
board
where
in order
is
to
my
win that.
$20?
Otherwise, it was a wash. Like spin cycle.
She don't
like,
know.
get
She
him
don't
out of
know.
here.
Where is my $20?
The next mission would have been the dryer. That's it.
So y'all bet $20.
We bet $20.
I don't recall betting
Of
$20.
course you don't.
I
Of
don't recall
course. So
betting
so
any
you
cash
talk
at
shit to
all.
me for an hour and a
Cash
half,
app
2
you
hours.
Right now, say less.
Where's your phone at?
It's right here. I will cash app
Go
you
ahead.
right now.
Push
Say
the
less.
buttons. Anyway, we
You about
bet
to pay him for
the battle.
second
That's right.
gun titles versus
Because we was at, she told me her
If
exact
he-
words
if he
were,
claiming
"You're
I
gonna
haven't
be."
given him the money.
You
he can get
didn't.
it now.
She said you gonna be crying. It's gonna be worse. Cause I remember the shit. I was. It was like I was in the car, like hot, like for real. All right, it's cool. For real. Listen. When the battle was over, she was sitting there quiet as a church mouse. She looking for Nunu and shit. Where's Nunu? Let me see if I can get a picture with Surf. Surf and Rock ain't had they was more than willing to take pictures with you. They ain't did nothing else that day. They went up there. They
Here
lost
we
the
go.
second battle.
Didn't nothing else that day.
They did. They went up there. They lost the second
Here we
battle.
go.
They lost the second battle. So, but other than NWX and gun titles, we can have peaceful and civil back and forth conversations about
Yeah, I
different
think that's
battles.
the only one. That
Are
we-
you gun titles biased?
No, I don't think I am. But I feel like that's the only battle we went back and forth about because the first one was unfinished. And then the outcome of the second one, so it's going to be like forever an argument. Because I feel like it should have just been, they should have just took the wash and that's it. And you know what I'm saying? That's it.
I'll say this:
He
DNA
loves
said
the fact that it was the rematch and they kind of got their redemption, and that's that for
That's a
him.
fact.
Like they got their redemption and they won, and that's it. That first one don't even count in his books. Like what is that? I don't even remember the
all I'm
bars.
saying, if the battle doesn't finish, that's all I'm saying. Like
was
I
a
don't count a
ride.
battle
It
that
was
doesn't
a
finish.
ride.
It was what they call a no contest.
That footage didn't
We
get dropped for
gonna have to
nothing,
move
though.
on because y'all have clearly been arguing about this for 6 years.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So,
I'm
I
not gonna
Footage
argue
didn't
about
get
it on the
dropped
way
for
back.
I don't anticipate it ending
They could
tonight.
have vaulted that footage like it was a little scuffle. They didn't.
No, they
they
did it for
guess
views.
who? It was.
They did it for the views.
Listen, it wasn't. Listen, that was a fire matchup
Alright.
from what we
Whatever.
saw
Alright, whatever.
in that little bit of time.
Next question.
And they got washed.
Hold on, let me check my cash app though.
With you, for real though,
I ain't even unlocked my phone.
with you being such an NWX fan, how did it feel? Like when you first, number one, when you first met them, but number two, when you, if you even to this day have realized like you can sit at the same table as them, look them in the eye, like met them as a fan and then met them as a colleague, in a sense.
I mean, I'm still getting used to that part. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. And it's like that for pretty much all the media. Like, again, I told you, like, yesterday, when I met you at Volume 3, like, obviously you're a down-to-earth person, whatever. But in my head, I'm like, yo, this is literally D.I. the Henny Man. Like, the Henny Man literally just offered me some Henny. Like, I was kind of starstruck. So it was like, the funny story, though, at Unfinished Business, after they got their W, you know what I'm saying? If you go to my Instagram, there's a picture of me and K-Shot throwing up the X, you know what I'm saying, after the battle or whatever. DNA.
Did you hit him like, yo, let's throw up the X?
Yeah, you fucking real. Because he wanted, look, the first,
dead serious.
look, because Shine, like, he'll come up and give you, you know what I mean, a piece or whatever. Or, I'm like,
make
yo,
sure
can
you
we
got
throw up
your
my,
X.
yeah, it's fucking real. So I'm like, yo, can we throw, he's no doubt, bro. So he throw up the X or whatever. I go to DNA, this is funny too, because I tell DNA this story more than once. I walk up to him. Now, it was like he was standing off to the side. As I'm walking up to him, I swear to God, he just literally just pulled his phone out. I was like, and I'm like, oh, all right. So look, I'm like, he on the phone. I'm awake. So I'm standing around trying not to, like, unfortunately, that venue, like, it was huge and it wasn't full. So it was plenty of standing room. So I'm trying to, like, stand there and wait for him to finish his phone call. But at the same time, not just be standing there like it's the only person, like, wait for this picture, bro. Like, so I stood around for a couple minutes, then he just dipped off. So I'm like, damn, he definitely know I want to take a picture with him, but it's cool. But then I met them again at, when after Shine watched Jay Mills, DNA and Shine were both there, got a picture with them then. And then the whole like becoming NWX thing, like with them actually calling me, like, yo, you really be going hard for us. Like, we've seen you, you know, obviously on Champion, seeing my tweets and stuff. It was actually Summer Impact. T-Top called me.
Right.
We were in the car on the way. Me and Dree were driving down to North Carolina. That was the whole situation. But we're driving down, and T-Top, so the phone rings, and it's Mark from Champion. So obviously I answer the phone. Mark never FaceTime, so it was a FaceTime call. So I answer it, and it's T-Top on the phone. Yeah, what up, King? I'm like, what's up? Like, top busy the band, what's going on? He like, yo, man, I'm just calling to tell you, man. You know what I mean? Just so you know, you be riding for us, whatever. You are NWX. You're officially NWX now. And I'm like, oh, word? For real? He like, yeah, like you heard it from me. So you know it's real. When I got down there, Flea was there as well. Flea was like, yo,
Rick was like,
yo, my NWX brother, this, that, this, that. He was like, yo,
Shout
like,
out to
so
Flea.
you know, I think it was on Hip Hop Is Real. I think, like, you know, Knowledge always be out there with the camera. And he caught it, like, when we got there. And Flea, like, literally was outside, him and T-Top. And yeah, so that was it. And now it's like T-Top actually will call me, yo, what's going on with you? Happy, you know, happy birthday, Merry Christmas, whatever.
Happy
Like,
birthday,
yeah,
King.
whatever it is. Like, DNA hit me up, like, you know what I mean? Happy New Year.
Did you
Like,
call him?
I call T-Top. I think I talk to T-Top. I talk to Flea regularly. I talk to Flea all the time. I talk to T-Top probably the most. And then Profilini, Don Marino about the same. And then DNA. I've never called Shine. Just haven't had reason to or anything like that. But at the update card, you know, I asked Shine for some advice about the situation. And, you know, he gave it to me, you know, pretty straight. So I guess I need to say pause after that because they're going to be like, wow.
He gave it to you straight.
Yeah, whatever. But yeah, so like now just knowing that I can call them or whatever, it's like, it's kind of thorough, man. Like, you know, I'm not a battle rapper, but just being able to get advice and all down to earth, cool as shit people, like just hanging out with them or whatever has always been cool. Damn, Maze, yeah. That shit full too. I promise you it's fully charged.
You think so?
Let's go back to Philly though.
All right.
How much of influence, because it's, I mean, you said they're too raw for the streets and all that, but how much does like the Philly scene really impact your mentality when it comes to battle rap? Like, are you Philly biased? Are you?
So I used to be, but Cassidy kind of fucked that up for everybody. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I was talking real crazy.
That's a fact. Actually, I'm tripping. That's a fact. You
Yeah.
was definitely.
I was-
No, we gotta take kill shots.
Yeah, I'm all right. Well, pour me some Patron in here. This my privilege. You know what I'm saying? Pour me some Patron. Make that a kill shot. Or you just gonna? All right. No, he just gonna make the. You gonna do the Big John?
No, just take that real quick. No, I'm pour some kill shot. Come on, man. Cause we gotta do this shit the right way.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. But yeah, so.
Look, I'm trying to open the shit without taking the plastic off.
Yeah,
That's how-
Cassidy fucked that up for everybody.
Shut up.
Like, Philly is the home of spitters. Like, and it's like when you go back to Joey Jihad
right.
and people like that, even Meek Mill, obviously, you know what I mean, he industry now, but Meek Mill, like, you know what I mean? Like, nowadays, it's harder. Unfortunately, the Philly battle rap scene had kind of, I don't want to say fallen off, but it just wasn't as big as URL. Like, URL is the dominating force.
Right.
So you had Battle Academy, you had Crack Liberty. I'm sure there's a million other, you know, smaller leagues, but it was like they weren't doing the events to that scale.
They weren't, but I feel like the again, Too Raw for the Streets was kind of next in line.
Right, behind
for the
Smack
same
DVD.
thing.
But
right,
it was,
behind-
it was too hood. They couldn't figure the business part out.
Right. It was still that
and that's
pull-up game.
It was that pull-up game mentality, and it kind of worked for them in a sense. It was different, meaning everybody wasn't doing it. Everybody wasn't just pulling up with their cameras and bringing
Right.
a team of people and saying, "Oh, we gonna battle today. Bring whoever you want," and that's it.
Right.
So I feel like once that kind of went out of the picture, it was kind of like the Philly scene kind of fell off right along with it in a sense. But that I mean, the Philly influence for me made me like battle rappers like Tay Rock, like that's just gritty, all about them gun wars,
Yeah, so
all
now-
about them.
see,
you
okay,
get what
so-
I'm saying? Like so those that if you about them if you talking that gritty talk that you really up there against your opponent, that's what I like to see.
I was about to ask a question.
Okay.
And see if it's a fair observation.
Okay.
It seems to me that the Philly battle scene, it seems like they were more known for the way they said shit than what they were saying.
Yeah, we got our own slang.
So as battle rap evolves into
It was about
a
that
more
level of
entendres
aggression
and this, that, and the
that
other,
was so next level.
it's like are they not realizing this? You can't just like Enes still we fuck with Enes because of the way just about every Philly nigga I can think of
It's
right
the
now.
flow.
It's the flow.
but
the
it's
flow.
that level of aggression, like
The intent.
Philly
Right, but
guys
it's not
were
the bars.
aggressive
But it's
in
not the
battles
bars.
when guys weren't
That-
aggressive
it's
in
not
battles.
really the bars of the from the Philly niggas for the most part.
Right.
You know what
Some
I mean?
people do, right. But
Some
yeah.
people, of course, some people got. And I'm not talking about the new generation.
Right.
I'm talking about the niggas who like even the Reed Dollars. All these niggas we know them more for the way they said that shit than what they're actually saying.
Right.
And so
Reed
I
was
think
doing, toting and doing all this in his battles back when he was a young
But
boy.
what
But
he's
you
saying
if you
is-
just
what he's saying is
now,
that's
but
not-
now if you just now the same exact words, they probably wouldn't hit in 2020 because he's not actually saying anything. If you was reading them on a piece of paper,
Right.
two
It's
Berettas
different,
and Rambo, that's cool. That's
Right,
tight.
right.
It's not. It's like where's the entendre?
Dream
What does he
will kill you.
mean by that? No. But this is what,
But no, I feel you. I
I loved it back then.
Right.
But he's not
It has to
actually. He's not
evolve.
actually saying anything. It's the way he say it.
Right.
And I think that's why it don't transition.
Right.
To that's what I'm saying. Is that a fair observation?
Yeah, no, I think so. And Reed is a great example though because
Yes.
I think Reed is getting better. Like you saw in the surf battle, he did have more doubles. He did go more personal, more direct to him than obviously the John battle. We all know how that worked out. He beat Rex, but it was a bad Rex.
Yeah.
And then obviously the chess battle, that's debatable. But then the Shine battle, Shine beat him, but he was good in that battle. Like I said, that lockdown card. Unfortunately, the crowd was weird.
Very. It was a wild night.
Reed would have beat a lot of people on that card though, if he was battling other people on the card. He'd have beat Calico.
We're not gonna do that though.
Yeah, well,
We're not gonna compare him to whatever performance Calico did.
You're right. Yeah,
when we
because
know what Calico's capable of.
Right, that's a fact. I'm just saying, like he's getting better. So that understanding to use more double entendres, to use more.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right.
You gotta add
that knowledge all the time,
Yeah,
and I don't
right.
think that he's just sitting back and being like just kind of like whatever y'all
Because-
tell me what to do and fuck y'all and I'm gonna do what I
And that's why I fuck with
and
Reed.
that's why
I fuck with Reed.
him, right?
Like when Surf vs. Reed got announced, I'm like, what the fuck? I don't want to. But then I talked to him, I interviewed him,
Right.
and I'm like, damn. Like he really wants to show us that he can.
That's a fact.
Yeah, I mean, do
That's
it
a
in
fact.
this era as well.
That's a
Yeah.
fact.
But
And he did well.
then a lot of them Philly niggas, the older Philly niggas,
Right,
that's
they don't
why when
listen.
we did the Battle Academy event, they had the one before Rocking them, them Philly niggas got walls shot at, and I fuck with
Yeah,
Philly,
no,
but
you're right.
the old school Philly niggas that still try to bring back, they got walls because they didn't update nothing. They thought they were still on that street corner.
Right. And you can't. So, like, the original thing of me being Philly biased, it's like I was, because when the Cassidy battle happened, though, it really, like, I've always looked at Cassidy as somebody who's super smart. And I'm like, yo, he's gonna know. He's in the building. He was at Volume 3.
Right.
He's literally listening to what's happening right now.
Right.
So I know that he's not gonna come with them 2006 bars. And then the battle happened. And then the first round, I mean,
Cassidy let everybody down,
bro, listen. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I think
because he promises he was going to be better than
That's
the
the
battle.
thing.
And he wasn't horrible in the Diz battle.
Right, he was. I feel like
And
he was
that's the
better
thing,
in the Diz battle
Than any other battle.
than any other
The
battle.
Diz battle,
Yeah,
he
man.
gave us right here, and then as we start to see him battle more, it's like we expect you to go above and beyond what we saw last time.
Right.
But we're not getting that, so
Right.
you can't sit and talk heavy to us if we're not getting what we expected especially if you expected more. Like we expected more. We need more.
I think the only battle rapper that had a comeback that's been like a comeback so far might be maybe Mook.
What they had? What?
A comeback.
That was good. I mean,
Mook
and Bird. Yeah,
no,
Mook.
I think he's talking about Mook versus Solomon. You talking about Mook versus Solomon?
Or
No, Mook versus
Mook versus Verb? No.
His first
he
two.
was not horrible.
He wasn't
but
horrible,
but he wasn't good.
I agree. I feel the only one that came back that I felt
wasn't
did good.
good, dog.
No, the only
I'm
one
not
I
gonna
felt
say
that
he
came
was
back
good, but
that did good was King Los.
He
King
wasn't
Los,
bad.
King
Right.
Los.
King Los, well, no, we're not gonna. If we gonna give Mook credit, if we gonna give Los credit, we got King Los had some shit,
Right.
He had some
but
shit, and
he
Mook
couldn't
had
keep
some
that crowd
shit, too.
captivated. So if we gonna
Right.
give Los credit,
That's true,
we
too.
gotta give Mook credit too.
Yeah.
But Mook is a bricklayer. He's
Right.
he's
Right.
my nigga.
Right.
And, yo, don't set your standard at great if you can't reach that.
Right. If you can't
you're not
maintain
gonna be,
it.
once I know you can be great, I want to see you be great.
That's a fact.
That's
And I want to
it.
see you go above and beyond what I saw you
Right.
last time.
I wanna see
don't
you-
want you at the same level.
I agree
I don't
with
want
that.
you
I agree
beneath
with
that. I want you to go above and
I
beyond.
agree with that. I agree with that.
Now, who's to say the Mook we would have got at Summer Impact now that he did get the Verb shit out the way? You know what I mean?
That's why I really wanted to see that
exactly,
battle.
because he might have accepted it, learned from it.
Right.
We don't know.
Right.
We don't know.
And it
You know
don't
what I
seem
mean?
like we ever will, unfortunately.
I'm actually excited to see him again. Like, now, I wonder what he's going to do next and how he's going to like formulate rounds again because he's so calculated. It's like who will he battle next 1-on-1 and how will he formulate his rounds for that person and will it be
I think it's gonna be Bridge.
will he do his
think
thing
it
as
should be
far
Bridge.
as rapping longer rounds or will he shorten his rounds? Will he kind of dumb down his material in a sense? Because I mean that's one of his things that he says like he's kind of against, like I'm not going to dumb down my material. But will he do it in a sense just to say,
But see, I don't-
even if I dumb down my
that's where
shit,
my
I'm better
problem
than
is.
you niggas?
That's what my problem is. Cassidy says the same shit. Nigga, this is the battle rap culture, bro.
Right.
We're not slow. What do you
And
think?
I get that
You're not
too. When I
dumbing
say
it
You're
that
not.
all the
You
time,
don't
I'm
have
not
to dumb it down. We
But
get it.
Right.
You either reached or it's not as fire as you think it is. We
But my
get
thing
it.
Right.
is, if you feel that way about it, and you feel like you can dumb it down and be better than niggas, then do that. That's my thing. So if you,
But if you're not better than people and you're not dumbing it down,
here's my thing. If that's their argument, though, if that's
I see what
your argument,
I see what you're saying.
then
You
dumb it
you-
down and be better than niggas.
I see what you're
Because
saying.
if
You cut and dry. Cut the bullshit. Cut the bullshit because if it can be done, just do it.
Like, yeah, do it then.
If it's that easy,
Do
if
it
it's
then,
that
nigga.
easy, go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
It's not that you. I mean, everybody has their style, and you may rap a certain kind of way, and you may want to layer your shit in a certain kind of way. But if you can't talk shit about somebody, if you can't do what they do and make it hotter than what they doing,
right?
yeah.
you
That's
can't.
fact.
If you have your style and you just want to stick to that, you can't necessarily give them their props. But if you feel like they dumbing their shit down, give them their props and say, "Damn, that was dumbed down." But the people fuck with it.
I
Give them
just
their props.
don't like that. I don't even like that phrase, like dumbing stuff down. Like Henny said, like this is the battle rap culture. Like people use so many metaphors, so many doubles, triples, things like that. Like we're in tune to listening for
Exactly.
a deeper
So it's
meaning.
like,
For
come on,
the
let's be
deeper
serious,
meaning
right?
of the
Like,
word
what-
or the sentence or the phrase. Like
I still
The most intricate writers in battle rap have a core fan base.
right. That's a
Exactly.
So
fact.
if you're implying that your shit is intricate, them niggas should be loving this shit.
That's a fact.
They don't like it either.
Right.
Come on, bro.
Right.
At
Right.
the end of the fucking
when
day,
your
let's
fans go against you, that's when you know you got a problem. Like when your fans are kind of telling you about yourself, and that's when you know you
and
got
then
a
somebody
problem.
like Mook, we don't want to see you do bad.
We don't.
Right.
I want to
That's
see you
the
do
thing.
great.
You want all those guys that come back. J Mill, like that's why I'm a little nervous with the 40 cal battle. Like these guys,
They
J
should
Mill.
not have gave him ill will, man.
Yeah, we talked about that.
But-
like 40 cal. I mean,
That's gonna be crazy.
J
That's gonna be
Mills.
crazy.
But ultimately, we don't want to dwell on nothing that's about to happen.
Right? No, that's what I'm saying. But all the guys that have
40
come
Cal's
back,
coming back to battle rap.
Yeah.
We don't want only because I want interviews like this to be able to be looked at 5 years from
yeah,
now.
Right.
yeah. No, my whole thing is though the guys that have come back. So you got J Mills, Cassidy. Like it tarnishes what you knew them as. Cassidy ran around saying he was 5,000-0. And nobody could argue with him at that point in time. 4,999 of them wasn't on camp. We saw him clearly beat Disaster, who at the time that they battled.
No, Disaster was 5,001 for him. He
Yeah. Right, yeah. So, no, I'm saying he was 5,000-0 going into the Disaster battle.
Yeah.
Then he beat
5,000,
Disaster.
yeah.
He beat Disaster, clearly. And at that point in time, Diz was one of those people who universally accepted in the culture was a top guy. Right. So if you came in after being gone for however long and beat a top tier guy at home, because they battled on the West Coast,
Right.
It's like, okay, so at all those 5,000 battles that we never saw, we have to believe.
Yeah.
And at that point in time, I was still arguing for Cassidy. Like, I would argue people down about Cassidy and his legacy and what he's done and what he's capable of and, you know, his flow pattern and all. Like, I would argue.
In battle rap?
Just in battle rap is like, just in, like, Cassidy. Even after the Diz battle, I was still on Cassidy's side. Let me say that.
For me,
I'm still on his side.
For me, Cassidy's one of the originators. We know what he did with Freeway. He was one of the first niggas punching.
Right.
Mm-hmm. But Cassidy, to the industry, is what conceded is to battle rap. The style got advanced almost immediately.
Right.
When Lloyd Banks and them niggas started coming, Cassidy,
Right.
he wasn't punching like them niggas.
Right.
No, he wasn't.
You know what I mean? So,
That's a fact.
So his punching style got
That's why
outdated in the industry anyway.
Yeah.
So you definitely can't take that outdated style and bring it to battle rap.
Right, exactly. So again, the point being though, these guys when they come back, like it's tarnishing their legacy, their image.
Yeah.
All the new fans, all the 20-year-old battle rap fans are looking at Cass like this guy was never anything good.
Right.
He's always been trash because that's all they know.
He was
But
looked at as a god in battle rap in general,
Right.
like without even seeing any.
Same thing with J.
People
Mills.
never even seen a battle, and they're like, "Oh, I heard about him. My man saw him battle." Like you just hear the word of mouth, and you just know that he's a god in battle rap. Like,
Could it be a search for relevance? Like, yeah, I mean, because
That's why he come back?
Well, somebody like Cassidy, no, but like maybe a J Mills.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, he should protect his history or whatever, but he might never be relevant again. Then it don't matter anyway. He might feel like I'm fading into the dust.
Right.
Let me do something to get my name back.
But if you do that, and then you get washed like he did versus Shine, like I think the rap.
That's why RBE, like you can't do that. Like
Right.
stop. Don't put him up against a nigga,
That's
a known
going to-
killer. Like
The
this
crazy,
nigga.
the
Think
crazy
about to play
part
with this nigga.
is the crazy part is they all say the same thing. I don't care. I want the best person because in their mind, it's still when they were that person. So you can't tell J Mills, who hasn't battled in 10 years, that he's not still J Mills.
They still have
So-
that confidence level
right.
of 10 years ago because of what they are used to. It's just dumb in their
Right.
life. That's what they've known, that they're great in what they do, and they want to battle the best person. Because 10 years ago, that's what they was doing too. They was seeing the best person and they was
Right.
watching them. So they feel
And they
like
still
I
feel
still
that way.
have that ability.
And it doesn't happen. It does because, like you keep saying, like the game has just evolved nowadays. Battle rap is
Definitely
nowhere near what it was. So I just think the guys that have that legacy should just maintain that. Come back. Jordan doesn't have to get on the court to tell
You can
any
come
up and coming
back
person.
in a
But
million
Jordan
different
did go
ways.
to the Wizards.
But you could come back in a million different ways.
Right,
You
and what
could-
I'm saying is
you
he didn't
could-
have to. That's
You
what I'm
could
saying.
he
host
did.
battles.
Right.
You could put up money for battles. You could do a lot of different things in battle
Right.
rap besides being an actual battle rapper again and tarnishing your legacy.
Right.
You don't have to.
That's
you
a
don't have
great
to
point.
do that.
Yeah.
That's a great
You
point.
can keep your name in the mix and keep people talking about you in a different kind of way. It don't have to necessarily.
I don't know though,
put
man,
your
because you
legacy
gotta
on
understand,
the line.
niggas are niggas.
That's
these
what it
niggas
is.
who do it,
They're competitive.
they're competitors.
But you could be
Yeah.
competitive in a way that say, I
No,
got
but-
my little nigga and he about
nah.
to smoke your nigga.
Yeah, but
You get what I'm saying?
something in you is
Right.
gonna
You
say,
gotta be that
and
person.
you're not gonna say I got my little nigga. You gonna say I'm gonna put my little nigga on you because you definitely don't want it with me.
Right.
It's something in
Right.
it's something in
No,
the
I get
niggas
that.
of this sport that it's like it's go. You can't be.
Nigga.
You can't. Yeah, you can't be. You can't just be standing by Smack. You can't just be sponsoring an event. You can't just be. You're gonna want to get in that ring, and if
Right.
you ever did it before, you gonna want to do it again.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna front. Like, you look at these guys.
Nigga, you said 4 bars to a nigga one time, and now you can't stop.
Right, now he's a battle rapper.
Now you
behind
can't
the
stop.
scenes,
Even
like-
you.
That's what I've definitely said. Yeah, I agree. Like, you know, it's different when you're playing around with just a trap. We doing 4-bar setup. We just the hotel bust it up. But then, you know, taking it a step further and actually taking a shot at Reda or taking a shot at Twerk. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I don't remember who it was, but somebody did like a little fake card, and it was like a media card, and it was me and Dree versus Ben Swayze and Tony Bro.
Y'all would wash them.
And I ain't gonna hold
I kept it quiet, but y'all would wash them.
If it was if Do or Die Battle League was to happen to call us and say, listen, you and Dree versus Ben Swayze and Tony Bro, I'm gonna send Ben Swayze back to wherever the hell he wanna be.
Come on, man, not my man Swayze.
That's my guy too.
You gonna get him out the way?
Get him smooth one out the way.
5'6".
Let me get that phone charger right there, please.
Where is it?
Get him
Down there,
smooth one
right
out
up
the
under.
way.
Right, look.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, I get Ben out of there, man. That's my guy.
Swayze used to rap, dog.
I understand that. You know what? And he one of them guys who did it back in the day, right? Yep. It sounds just like it. He gonna come right back.
So it's
We'll
crazy.
call-
You was ready to die for that nigga.
That's listen. You know, Swayze from New York, so we.
He ain't like that. Look, listen.
I'm gonna call Swayze's J Mills, and I'm NWX, so we see how that happened
Oh
before.
my goodness.
You know what I'm saying? He could be J Mills, I'll be Shine. It's gonna be the same thing.
So you want wreck with Swayze?
I mean, listen. If that card was to actually happen,
This
me and
was something
Dree
that people
would
put
wash.
together.
Oh, on Twitter. The joke.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not calling Ben out, but when they put it out there, Ben happened to say like he
I'm
would
sure
pack
you
us
probably
up.
got some bars in the tub.
I'll
Since you heard about that, I'm pretty
smoke
sure
Ben.
you got some bars.
And you notice I don't say Tony Bro. 'Cause Tony Bro the guy, man. I love Tony Bro. I hate to have to do it. I hate for it to be him. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so
Yeah.
Bro, you hearing this, Tony, bro?
Tony Bro, my guy, man. I love Tony Bro, man.
So
And Ben too.
all right, fuck that.
Go ahead.
How serious are you?
With rapping?
Yes.
Like actually, like
We're giving these niggas these bars. How serious are you?
Oh, no,
Because I'm gonna tell you why.
Oh shit.
Because
Oh shit.
when you say you beat Twerk once, it's funny.
Twice.
When you say it, I'm talking about like say it,
Okay.
not do it.
Okay.
But see,
Okay.
like right there. So when you say you beat Twerk twice, 20 times, it's like, does he really believe that he could beat Twerk? And that's what that because does he really
Right.
think that he could beat Twerk?
Are you saying like there's a difference between twerk in the ring
Because I'm
and
telling
an
you,
actual
we
battle
are super
and twerk behind the
competitive. These
scenes?
niggas, I can only imagine how competitive Twerk is. So one day he might just be feeling his most competitive and see Anwar on Twitter saying he beat him, and then just pin this nigga's death letter.
I feel like
You know what I mean?
I feel like that moment is going
you
to
playing with fire.
I feel like that moment is going to come because Twerk kind of felt cheated the last time they
You see what
battled
I'm saying?
because they didn't put up none of Twerk
This
rounds.
nigga might pull up
They
with his
just
own
put up-
camera
it was-
crew. Like,
it was-
how far are you willing to take this?
All right.
Because if you pull up with
I think that's what's coming next. Like they
I'll
put up,
say this.
So
it
how
was 3
serious are
rounds
you?
and Anwar rounds
where do you
against
wanna take
Twerk.
this to?
Twerk rounds wasn't posted. He felt some kind of way about
Twerk
that. I
rounds
feel like
were
the
posted,
next
though.
time.
Eventually,
Eventually.
they made us wait
But
like the old smack.
It was like a
That's
week.
a fact.
They released
It was like a week.
That's
Nigga, we got an announcement, and then it was like a week later we got the
No,
drop.
we posted
But-
that night. Yeah, but
But yo, that shit was. I mean,
I'll
I
say
feel
this.
like that's the next mission. Like he just gonna pull up with the phone and just spit his bars. Like nigga, fuck out of here.
Have his
What
own
you
camera
got?
crew.
And you gotta
might
be
get
ready.
XP to do it. Come on,
Anwar,
Shoot up the damn floor.
yeah, no. It's just all in fun, man. It's all in fun, especially somebody like Twerk. Like I would. Yeah, Twerk be saying some amazing shit. So
You getting nervous now, huh?
yeah, like like literally, if somebody said like, "Yo, Twerk," like if you called me, like obviously he'd be down here, whatever. You like, "Yo, man, I saw the Twerk, man. He saw that shit on Twitter. Like that nigga was really mad. Like he went and like started writing shit." Like I probably called him like, "Yo, you know I was just playing." I ain't even gonna hold you. I would legit FaceTime him like, "Yo, what you doing?" I'm chilling, man. All right, like I really would. I probably really would. There's certain people like it's funny. I always tell it's certain people like I would just like I would just pull up and spit something at you. Certain people I just would never do that to. Nitty is one of them. I never do that shit with Nitty because I feel like Nitty could literally just listen to what I said and say the same thing back to me better. So yeah, I would never do that to Nitty. Who else?
What was that? Cuban smoked you in a free.
Cuban ain't smoke shit.
I feel like he smoked you that night.
Cuban ain't smoke shit. Cuban didn't say anything.
You wasn't.
We
hearing
walked
him.
no, because
See, he's serious, y'all.
wasn't hearing
Hey,
him.
battle rappers.
I feel like
Listen to
he
what I'm
might be
saying.
serious. I feel like
When
somebody
Anwar run
can
up on you niggas and y'all think, ha ha, he, Anwar's funny, champion.
This ain't Queen's flip, nigga.
This nigga, he's really counting it.
That's a fact.
So, get this nigga back, man. Don't let him do this to y'all. Let's take a
Stop.
shot.
All right,
on
listen,
him.
my
Give him
only
bars.
loss-
I feel like everybody just don't slack on him. Give him bars because he gonna get your bars.
Yeah, that's a fact. My only loss, clear loss, and I own it. It was my verse at Royalty,
Yeah.
but it was my verse, so.
You battle
My verse she had been battling,
My
freestyle
verse-
battling
my
all
verse
night
was me.
though. I
That's
feel
all.
like she was already prepared by the time
Yeah, she
reached
probably seen the
Anwar,
videos or something.
because she had already seen the videos, probably, maybe, but.
Yeah.
Also, she had been going back and forth with all kinds of people all night. Like people was just walking up spitting bars, and she's spitting.
We
them
got
back,
some of that
like,
shit on camera, though.
Yeah, a lot of that shit on camera.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
people were just walking up spitting bars, and she's spitting them.
It was
back
in the
and
last
they in the
movie.
She was
battle.
on that joint freestyle. I told them the clips that I remember I told you I need them 5 clips
Yeah.
that didn't say
Oh, okay.
it was. That's what it was. I was trying to make that a clip. We gonna
Wait,
put
y'all
that out
got
for
her
y'all.
versus, was it Lady Luck? She was
Yeah, she was out there battling Lady Luck, all that wild shit. Yeah.
She had already been in battles with people all throughout the night, so by the time she saw you, it was like, nigga, I'm gassed.
I was drunk
I
and
got
shit
this.
too, but it was
You
also
let her
my
rip
verse.
you? Yeah.
I definitely did.
Let's take a shot, man, to my verse.
Yeah.
No, this is our first kill shot, and we go. Huh?
I said definitely the my verse.
You didn't pick up your cup when you said it.
Because you stopped in the middle of it. I was like,
He like, damn it. We raised
the weed?
it. That nigga looked at us. That nigga was like, yeah, that's definitely the Bob verse. Yeah.
Where
Nah.
did speak up at?
Just look at this shit.
Where did speak up at?
You see the
yeah, he got
Come back,
he got
man.
Hold on, I ain't
Come on,
drinking,
X,
right?
you gotta take the first one with us, bro.
Look,
You can't take half one?
You
Nigga,
can't
this drove
take
from Philly. You can't take a kill shot with us.
Man, that's
All right,
right.
man, it's cool. We ain't gonna make it about him.
We got you next
Fuck
time.
him.
We got
This is
you.
your moment. We taking this motherfucking shot to Anwar and the O Anwars and A&R and Anwar Reda and all things under the brand. You know what I mean? This one's for
Appreciate
y'all,
y'all.
man.
Appreciate y'all.
We appreciate
We
trap, man.
appreciate
man.
y'all. We appreciate the trappers.
Yeah, swallow.
Kill shot!
He said it like opera
Oh
style.
my God.
Kill shot.
Hearing an old Spice commercial.
Alright, so Anwar,
What?
you in the culture now.
Mm-hmm.
What do you feel like you bring to the culture? Maybe that was missing, or just what you bring in general.
Barbershop talk. That's what I call it. I say how I feel on Champion. Always respectfully, but without a filter. If there's a battle that happens, or a battle that's announced, and I'm just not feeling it, I'm not going to sit there and pretend to be excited about it.
Right.
I'm not. And I say it's like the barbershop. And the difference is because obviously there's other bloggers who do the same thing, other media personalities, but being at the event and being able to stand on what I said, you know, again, it's always respectfully. There's people that I've had conversations with that I feel like, you know, they lost the battle.
Right.
And being able to tell you that, like, you see me say it on Champion, and then standing on it, like, that's the part that I think, you know, I bring. Somebody like Jay Black, he's been around for 10 years. He can do no wrong. Somebody like Henny Man, been around and is a battler, because you had retired, but now you're out of retirement. Is a battler, like,
They get me out the way.
well, for me, I think that's what I bring. Also, you know, just the
Somebody commented the other day on some shit on Facebook and said, "You are the most annoying thing about battle rap."
What?
Tagged
Funny
me and
thing.
said, "You are the most annoying thing about battle rap."
somebody tagged
And
me
I
on
wanted
Twitter.
to go respond, but it hurt my feelings. So I didn't know how to respond to that because, like, I should have said, "Ouch, man." Ow.
Why should he just walk past?
Because I don't want to be ghetto. What the hell?
That was way more ghetto.
You ever see that?
Oh, you failed.
I should have got her walking across the
I
street.
didn't want to be ghetto, so I phoned. What?
The funny thing is, somebody tagged me on Twitter, somebody with 4 followers, and tagged me.
Don't look down on them people, man.
No, because this is what it was. It was 4. I was gonna say 4 followers, no profile pic. Like, get to the whole thing. Troll the page. They tagged me in a tweet yesterday when I made the announcement about our channel, and literally the tweet said, "You are everything that's wrong with battle rap," and tagged me. Oh, all
Is
right.
it the same nigga?
I blocked him immediately.
He's
So
running
I
around throwing out mean insults like
but it's
that?
like I don't know who you are. I look and it's like,
Say it to me.
yeah, and why do you follow me then? Because they follow
You gonna
me.
have
So
a
it's like,
message
you
before the
followed
show
me
over.
just to tweet that, like on a positive note. I just say me and Reda launching the channel. Then 10 minutes later, you tweet me saying I'm everything that's wrong with battle rap, and it's
What
like,
was
like, what was the point? Right, exactly. So some people, you know, you gotta not pay them any attention. That I've learned. Shout out to Av, because when I first started like really like popping on Twitter, like after being on Champion, I responded to everybody. Like if you tagged me or you was in my, like I responded to every single person. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of negativity, unfortunately, in this culture, especially on Twitter. So people saying, you know, oh, you know, you don't belong. You're light skinned. Oh, you have a girlfriend. You don't belong. Like whatever it was. People would say all types of stupid shit. So my thing is, and
mad
he
you had a girlfriend?
responded.
Not bad. I'm the one who said that one though. Like, yo, like, if you like the first time I seen Dree, J Black, and Anwar walking together, I'm like, oh, these light skinned niggas trying to take over battle. We gotta get these niggas the fuck out of here. What's going on, man? They was walking in slow motion and shit for no reason. You know what I mean? For added effect and shit.
Yo, man. But yeah, so I just try to stay away from negativity. But at the same time, I tell people, like, I pride myself on keeping the same energy. You know what I mean? Like, this is an opinionated sport. I can feel like you lost the battle. One of your supporters, Your Honor battled Bill Collector. This nigga was in the building arguing with me that Your Honor won that battle 3-0 and he choked 2 rounds. How can you win the battle 3-0 and you choked, like, but I was never going to convince that guy that Your Honor lost the battle. And my thing is, salute to you, my man. Like, but yeah, so what do I bring to the table? That's it. Barbershop talk, same energy, and I'm at events. So if you ever disagree with one of my opinions or, you know, whatever, we can have that conversation. I'm always willing to have a conversation. Because what I tell people is it's never disrespectful. I never will go on, you know, any platform and say somebody sucks or they're trash. I can't do what they do.
So is it ever a moment where you think you like took it too far? No. I think, but what has happened is in the moment I've not thought things through. So a good example would be when I was talking about Nitty and Twerk. I still have to realize that being on Champion, one of the biggest battle rap platforms, what we say on there, people do take it to heart. Right. And somebody will hear something on Champion, and then they will run with that. It was said on Champion that this, and it's like almost as a fact. And talking about Nitty and Twerk, so twice actually. One time on there, I said Twerk beat Nitty. And I said it as if the battle went through clearly and had a definitive result. But that's not the case. You know what I mean? The battle had the interruption in the middle of it. The energy was going, whatever. So me saying Twerk beat Nitty, like it put it out there like that, and people, you know, felt away.
Right.
And another time was talking about, again, that same battle. I said that Nitty, when I was talking about, I think I was saying something about how Twerk was barking on Nitty or whatever. He mentioned the family situation, and then, you know, Nitty wanted to step outside. And the way I said it on Champion, Nitty took it, because we had a conversation about it. Like, he took it as I was saying basically like Twerk punked him. And I'm like, no, that wasn't it. But so I just have to work on, you know, kind of remembering the context that I say things on Champion, making sure that it doesn't come across as because that would be disrespectful. If I said, you know, this person punked you as a man, like you would take that disrespectfully. Right. So I understood why Nitty was upset about that. So, you know what I mean? But we talked about it, cleared the air. So, but as far as going too far, no, everything I've said that I can think of, you know, I think that the farthest thing I said, and I got a lot of flack for it, I said that I feel like JC is a podcast rapper. And what I meant by that, and I explained.
Oh, shit.
Listen.
Oh, shit. What does that mean? I don't even know what it means, but it sounds crazy.
That's what everybody said.
Don't fucking talk to JC like that. What's wrong with you, boy?
This is what I mean. So, as fire as JC is, right? Think about
I'm training now.
Right.
Jay-Z, huh?
JC is fire. He's very lyrical. He has zero performance, which is always crazy to me because we all know he can dance. I have no idea why he has no performance. You can listen to a JC battle. You don't have to watch.
That's a fact I never even thought about. Okay,
Right.
That's a fact.
You do not have to watch a JC battle. You can listen to it. So, like, that's what I meant when I said it. But people just heard it. Oh, you disrespect. Oh, you're saying JC. I never said he was trash. In fact, I've always said JC is fire.
Right.
It's just he has zero performance. So when I see a JC battle, most of the times I know that I can put my AirPods in, put my phone down, and listen to it on that. Like, because there's gonna be no performance to it. It's literally just all bars with
So
JC.
by podcast rapper, you mean that you can listen? Okay,
That's
because
exactly what I
you know
meant.
I feel you because
That's exactly what I meant. You don't have to.
that's my preferred way to watch battles is on YouTube. You get YouTube Premium, so you don't have to watch it. You know what I mean? You could like its phone screen could be timed out,
Okay.
and you can listen to it. But it's certain people you listening. And you always gotta light that bitch up and go back so you can see what he just did
Right.
when he said what he just said.
Exactly.
There's certain
Then I see what you-
performers where
so-
you gotta watch their
Right.
performance.
So the
with
same
the
thing,
bars.
a hitman battle. I mean, literally, you can just listen to anybody. But a hitman battle, you need those visuals.
Yeah, you're gonna want to go back
Right,
and
a
see that.
twerk battle, you
A
need
K-Shine
those visuals.
battle.
A
You
K-Shine,
want the
right.
visuals from a K-Shine battle.
Right.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? That was what I meant by it. So, but even that was like the far, and I don't regret saying it. It's just if people aren't willing to hear the explanation behind it.
Well, it's a way to
that's what
say shit, and that's not the way.
All right. So how would you say?
That's
it?
not the way.
How would I say? it?
Nitty's more of a.
No,
I mean,
JC.
JC's more of a audio battler than a visual battler. Like you want to hear what he's saying.
Okay.
You got to listen harder to his shit
Okay.
than a performer.
Okay.
So it's credit to be given there too.
Yeah,
you got to
that
pay
was the
more
thing.
attention to his words.
I think
Right.
people
So
heard
maybe
podcasts
trying
and
to
just
maybe
lost their
even
mind.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
He's a podcast
But
because he takes it to a whole
podcast is the
other
same
realm.
thing. Instead
Right,
of,
but that's
instead
what
of
it is.
being
But
visual,
it's not that. It's not
you
that.
hearing it.
It's not that. It's not. It's
how not? It's literally saying.
Before we
a
got-
podcast
before
has
we
nothing
got-
to do with battle rap.
But look,
Oh, yeah.
before we
Well, I
got
say-
Drake Champs in a visual form, it was a podcast. You only could hear it.
No,
Now
what
we
he's
have the
saying is-
visuals
But
on it.
Podcast doesn't have anything to do with battle,
Battle rap,
so I get
right.
that.
So-
No,
Although
but
we
you
do have the Let's Talk
However,
Battle
we
Rap
do have-
podcast.
right,
But I
I
get
was
we
that.
got but battle
But-
rap trap stars a
But
podcast.
I
We
mean,
got
the style.
my expert
meaning
opinion,
instead
all
of
that.
watching what's going on, you're just listening to what's going on. You're not
I
necessarily watching
understand it, but it's some. As soon as he said it, I said I don't know what it means.
Is that your saying, Killshot?
Come on, dog.
Mind your business.
Nah, come on, dog.
No, because I thought I was
Nah,
very
come on,
pouring myself
dog.
another
Nah,
one.
come on, dog.
Business.
And I'm
Pour
like-
yourself another one.
I
Why you
am.
concerned with my cup?
Because I thought I missed one. No, look, I thought I missed it.
Nah, bro, nah, you wildin' me, and I like I.
All right, here we go.
I
You know the vibes, Charlie.
Mine,
Know the vibes.
It's going. It's going.
talk to her.
It's going.
Call me Charlie.
Right? That's right,
13
Charlie.
times for no reason.
Come on, XP. It's like it just comes to the bottom, XP.
Bruh.
Come on.
If only y'all
appreciate
knew
you.
how.
Appreciate
we
you, man.
here though.
I
We got
appreciate you. Look at that little teeny
That
bit.
Joe from Philly, bruh.
Yeah, hold on, wait a minute.
All right, I ain't drinking no more.
All right, that's fine.
And the rest of the boys ain't.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah,
It's lit.
Hey, what you didn't wait for us?
Damn.
You took the whole
What the
shit.
fuck?
It's all right. We gonna hold it in your mouth.
Look at his
What
face.
just happened?
He like, I'm sick of you niggas.
What happened?
XP, I'm getting this shit
He got the
over with.
face with a nigga zoom in on the camera on the other nigga.
Turn the camera around, XP.
It took it.
He took the jaws at.
He
Oh, all
took
right.
it, took it. Wait,
Leave me
That
alone.
nigga took his out drinking no more.
He got away with it.
Yeah. We ain't get away.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
He did that shit on purpose, man. That's that passive aggressive shit. He did that to go piss us off. So I take it, but I ain't gonna. Y'all ain't gonna be happy about how I take it. I got y'all niggas. Surprise, motherfuckers.
I ain't got none.
You alright?
Shit.
Sit Indian style if you don't mind.
Alright, you gotta move over though, I think. I don't think you in
You
front.
can, yeah, you can get closer.
You can't sit all the way over there.
Get a little
She's
closer.
I've been
she
sitting right
good?
here all night.
Shout
Are you good?
To
I ain't got no liquor. All right, let me pour me something so I can
Yo, it's
take
kill
it.
shot.
Well,
Pour a little Henny in
You
there.
wanna know what? That's what fucked me up. I watched her take her joint. It's like, oh well.
Oh.
Oh no, that was
Well,
my
then
last.
wrong.
Yeah, that was
one.
my last.
So I took it so
Hold
that
up.
I could
Yeah,
get
I
Man,
put
you get a little husky over there too, fella. Like
Yeah.
right around the shoulder area and shit.
It seemed like-
It's like
Strong
it look
city
like you getting
finish.
fat and you decide to start doing push-ups or something.
That's exactly what happened.
That's exactly what it look like. Look like niggas say, I'm gaining weight. Let me do a couple push-ups and just shit. Make this shit look like something. Pull this shit together. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna take this motherfucking shot right here, man, to the one and only incredible man, Jay Black, man.
That's a
Say
fact.
shout out.
Right,
Shout
shout out
Black,
to Jay
man.
Black.
Black came and we did the Battle Rap Trap podcast. We can say
Kill shot.
and like Reda was saying, it's like, yo, this is Jay Black. I'm chilling, but the first time he cussed around me, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Cause you know him for being such a modest type of like.
Yeah, like he was saying nigga and all that shit. I'm like, yeah.
Yo,
Nah, he was a nigga when the motherfucking alarm went
Alarm
off.
went off.
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
Black is one of those guys. Like, I love being around.
I got a question,
Oh,
but go ahead. Go. You love being around Black. I'm gonna ask you a question.
Yeah, it's just like he's such a like. I say this: the world is full of fucked up people, and the reason why is because you have nice people who then have that encounter with a fucked up person, and now they become fucked up too. Like, you know, as a result of like, oh, I can't be nice no more. Jay Black is just such a genuinely good person. Like, the conversation is like, you know, I would never violate it and disclose, like, you know, things he said behind closed doors, but just the amount of encouragement and support and different things that he's done, you know what I mean, trying to help us get the channel started. But even before that, like, when we first came on Champion,
Just
and
for
that
even
first,
inviting us
Right.
to come on Champion, because honestly, we have met.
Right, there's
at a
so
few
many people he
events
could have asked
through, you know,
who were
it's so
established
many-
already.
Right, people who have been in the game for years and years. People know who they are. He could say, you know, this person is verified. I won't have no questions coming my way. He literally decided to ask two people that's from Philly.
That might have been the
But
purpose,
it's-
actually.
Yeah,
Maybe.
but it-
Because
it's
let's say
but he
somebody with a
decided to
name, then,
ask
you know,
two
oh, you got
people
them
who
on the
just so
zone, keep
happen
your-
to be
you know
genuine
what I'm saying?
fans who come out to a lot of events. We were
Right.
going to a lot of events on our own.
Right.
Just coming to events because we wanted to come to events, and it's like, damn. Like he decided to ask just us regular fans just.
and I just
be
always
on
think about
his
that. I
show.
tell him that all the time. Like, I always say thank you, thanks for having me, things like, because it's like, again, he could have asked so many people. Like, you know, could have asked you, France, Tony, bro, like everybody that's been on the Champion of the Year panel, Hurricane Dew, and Easy to Block.
You don't have to tease me that he didn't ask me. That
No.
hurt
Shout
my
out to
feelings.
Bad Money. He
My
could have
bad.
asked
That
Bad
hurt my
Money.
feelings. He could have asked you, but he
My
didn't. Damn.
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't
me,
mean it
nigga.
that way.
Like, why you
I
ain't call me, man? I was ready.
I didn't mean it that way,
So,
but no, just
but my
saying
question
generally
is
different.
though, and you know, full disclosure, I'm not serious because I think that y'all specifically Anwar, not to and not
I can't
include
make the
you,
show that
but it's because
often,
you're,
so
you're
it's
not.
no-
but you
there's
add
no
the perfect
stigma.
female element when you do come to the show. It's necessary and needed.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, when I see you, Dree, and Mark, y'all four on the show, it's like it's lit. It's like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the team I like. Then I like when Jay Black and Debo get to interact. It could just be them two,
Yeah.
or it could be you and there too. But like I like these. You know what I mean? Then when Rita's join, a lot of times Rita join, Mark don't be there or have it work out. It's just a natural. These is natural squads. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It feel like y'all knew each other y'all whole life or at least 10 years or something.
And that's the funny part.
That's the crazy part too. Like,
Yeah, that's how it feels
our
being around
vibe,
him, like,
even
yeah.
though we haven't been around Jay Black for 10 years. We haven't been around Dree or Mark for 10 years. But we all just kind of gelled and clicked with one another.
Right.
Maybe it's just that Philly thing where it's like, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, we go out of town, we go to these different events, but it's that Philly vibe when we out of town and stuff like that kind of made us come together more. But I feel like everybody just kind of came together. Like everybody, it was no
Like,
question
I literally,
at all whatsoever.
I look at these guys like as family now. It's like Jay Black is a little different. I watched him, like, you know what I mean, for years.
Yeah.
But even Dree, like the first time I met Dree was actually Volume 3. He was there with Black. But like being on the show with him and now interacting with him, like I call Dree on a regular basis, like we
on
just chop
Jay
it up.
Black show, like
And I look at Dree as my little cousin.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? He's Black's legit, genuine blood cousin. And I feel the same way about Dre. Like, I would invite him to a cookout. Like, you know what I mean? Whatever. Like, we hang out, we talk shit outside of battle rap. You know what I mean?
Hey!
What?
Yeah. But same way, and same thing with Mark. It's like, you know, hanging out with Mark, talking to Mark. Like, I'll hit Mark up, ask him for advice or whatever.
I feel like you doing that is you trying to say I'm scared of kill shots.
No, I'm doing
That
this
really
because
is.
I don't have a kill shot in my cup.
'Cause
right
you know
now.
we're supposed to go
it ain't
inside
nothing
the
mixed
cup.
right now. Where's that?
Wow.
It ain't nothing mixed right
bullshit,
there.
bro.
Where's it at? Where's it at? I'm gonna drink what I got.
So how you gonna take another
Exactly.
one when your glasses filled
Exactly. I see what's going on.
No, don't worry about it. She won't drink that. Just give her a kill shot.
So my question to y'all.
So now he wanna mix a kill shot.
My question to
'cause he
both
see
of
me
y'all, and
pouring
this is a question for both of y'all to answer separately.
Okay,
And
I'll go first.
So, which means y'all answer can't be the same. So,
All right. So
y'all can play paper, rock, scissors.
hold on,
for
who you want to go first?
I'll go first. Let's go.
Alright. Best champion moment. It could be, as long as it's a champion affiliated moment, it could be at an event or at the show. Or, you know, walking and meeting somebody who said, I know you from champ. It don't matter. Best champion affiliated moment.
Champion affiliated moment was, it has to be for me when we were in Atlanta and just the venue and how things were set up. That was just like one of my because we were kind of in the middle.
the Cassidy battle.
We were at the mansion, so we were kind of in the middle of the crowd, and I was literally able, like a lot of events were kind of in the back or something like that, so you kind of have to scoot through everybody to get to the bar, and then you got to scoot through everybody to get into the crowd and get to talking to people. At mansion, we were in the middle, so it was literally like we're standing there filming, but the crowd is literally right on the outskirts, like a whole big crowd, like of people.
Yeah.
So we were right. I didn't have to go nowhere.
What you're underselling, because I snuck in y'all area. You know what I mean? Y'all were in a VIP box type situation.
Right.
So
But
everybody was surrounding
outside
you,
of
but
us.
y'all were elevated.
Right.
Yeah,
Y'all were
but
elevated.
it was easy to get in contact with
Of
the
course,
crowd.
of course,
ask
of course.
questions.
Like the crowd was
It
behind
easy
and
to
front,
communicate
all
with
that
people
shit.
during the battles.
Yeah.
I
Anwar
didn't
was communicating with everybody up till
Yeah.
Cassidy started losing real bad. You know what I mean? I remember him pointing up.
But yeah, I was
when Twerk
definitely
battling.
trying my
Yeah.
best. I always
Twerk fucked
moved
John.
around the events, but because of that, like that was one of my favorite moments. Like being able to interact with the fans and everybody, and them being able to show us love as they're walking by, or they just standing in the crowd and they turn around and it's like, yo, what you think about that bar? That shit was fire. And it's like you can react right away. That was like one of my favorite champion moments right there.
Yeah. That's big right there. That's a like I can only imagine. Like I was there. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
It was
like
the
I
way
know
it was
where y'all were
set
at,
up
but it wasn't
was
set
fire.
up like it was. I'm extended family, whatever.
Right.
But I understand what you're saying when it's like this is for us.
Right.
What the fuck? What? And it happened so fast. What the fuck is going on? That's beautiful right there. Anwar.
I've been sitting here thinking the whole time she was talking, and I keep coming back to the same thing, and y'all probably gonna laugh, but I don't care. Yeah, right? There's two, and you'll understand what I mean. The first one is Summer Impact Reloaded. Being in the venue, Loaded Lux came in. He was there, just watching, whatever. And he came over and was having, again, a legit, just regular conversation. I had grabbed, that's actually where I got this hoodie. Bought this hoodie from him.
Shout out to Lux.
Yeah.
Every time he sees me, is always mad respect.
Facts.
Like it's always the utmost respect.
His energy.
And he's right. He has a
energy
different
is
kind of
just-
energy. So shout out to him for always having it. One, the same energy, but two,
Shout
a
out
different
gang,
level
man.
of energy than everybody else.
But yeah, so he walked over and he was talking to us.
You get another
About-
one of the motherfucking Arnold Palmers if you want to. You know I take my Arnold Palmer serious. Don't you be the one to violate. You know I fuck with my Arnold Palmers. Casey, you guilty by association too, nigga.
When he
Casey
asked
handed it
for
to
another one, I was like, really? Another one?
There's some huggies in there. Don't you like
I,
huggies?
But look, I know that's a violation for real.
I feel like you've been more mad about the hoodie.
It's all good.
I remember you used to crush them joints.
Yeah.
He was like, hey, look,
Put 'em in
bro.
the top.
Nah, but the Lux, you said you.
Yeah,
Lux,
just so
that's where
just
you got the hoodie.
Lux coming over and having a conversation, and we were talking about him and Verb, and he said, "Yo, listen, like I want y'all to keep it real with me," and he called me by name.
Anwar.
He was like, "Anwar, like I love what you do." Like Lux was showing mad love, obviously, you know, Jay Black.
That's fine.
But he was like, Anwar, listen, like don't ever change who you are, man. And it's like, why I get so much more than
Because you was talking shit like you.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'll film it. No,
don't
I
worry
don't
about
even
it.
mind
No,
that.
no, don't
No,
worry
we
about
not
it.
taking no less than this.
Yeah, no, that's too much.
No, we not taking no less than this.
That's too much.
We gonna even this shit out. Come on,
Shady
listen.
ass.
You talking about love?
We on
You
the
talking about
third
love?
one.
You talking about beloved?
All right. So anyway, so there was that one.
Here.
Man, you got some extra shit in there. You can see the shit switching
Look,
around on the
Here we
bottom.
go. It's basically the same thing.
You just pouring.
It's like,
It's
It's the same
She nasty,
thing.
Anwar.
It's lemonade.
No, that shit wasn't even. That shit was pink or
What
something.
did you just pour in
Look
there?
at your shit ain't even the same color.
What did you pour in it?
She going to.
It was lemonade. It might have been a little bit of sangria left,
Everything
but it was
in that motherfucker,
lemonade.
bro. She put lemonade in that drink. Hennessy.
I'm gonna be
Patrol
lit. This
Jose.
right here is
I'm thinking some Kool-Aid in that
13.9%.
bitch.
Oh,
I'm gonna be lit.
There's a Kool-Aid in
It
that
actually feels
motherfucker.
good.
Anyway, so that was that.
My hand not steady enough.
Yeah, you gotta squeeze the cup.
No, I'm giving
gonna have to
you the
squeeze-
cup.
Oh, I'm like
The other one was at ShopRite in Shelton Mall. Shout out to the guy. I don't know his name. I don't know what that was.
What?
He been dumb all the time.
Sometimes we didn't even know it.
It was
he can smoke with us, but he won't take shots with us.
He took one.
Combative.
This is the only thing that
when
made
it
me feel
comes
good.
time to take shots.
He took one. That's cool.
Shelton Mall.
Shelton Mall, ShopRite. I wish I knew the guy's name. I can't remember his name, but shout out to him. He works in the seafood department. Every time I'm in that market, Anwar, champion, like he gets, and it's like he wants to talk battle rap, and you know, just that like this is my regular life. I'm in here buying milk and cheese and whatever, and you know that guy. I feel like you know it literally makes his day when I come in there, like to have that interaction, like you can see it. And what I tell people all the time is at events, that's why I hang out outside so much or in the crowd so much. Because a year ago, that was me. And I know what it would have meant to me for D.I. the Henny Man to come over and just hang out with me.
Right.
Jay Black to just come over and hang. So, like, every time he does it, and it happens every time I'm in the mall. I mean, not the mall, in that market. But, like, it's so, you know, having that time to go over there and just chit-chat with him and, you know, whatever. So those are probably my two favorite champion moments. Just, you know, being able to
Them some fire moments. One is more of somebody else's moment, which
Right.
is just as fire though.
Right.
That's
But it's
just-
fine for me because it's like,
No, but yeah, I feel
yeah,
you.
it's like,
I think for both
I
of us,
mean that to
being
you.
able to interact with the fans in a certain kind of way, like, just means something because we came from
Right.
that fan base.
Right.
It's like,
And
it's
it's
like
still brand new.
your interaction with Lux is equivalent to his interaction with you.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
Because
Yeah.
we're still brand. That's what I tell people. Like, yo, we're still. I remember when I had 96 followers on Twitter. I remember that in December of 2017 or 2018.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I remember that. So I now having 5,000 followers, I'm not now shitting on the people with 96 followers because that was me a year ago.
Right.
And again, that's why I'm so accessible because, again, like Jay Black, my guy, Jay Black didn't follow me on Twitter until, like, you know what I mean? He had to basically, so we could DM regarding Volume 3. Like, but I had been following him, and I wasn't even really on Twitter like that. Like, so just, you know, it's just I never forget where I come from, basically, the humble roots.
Right, exactly.
That's fire though. That's
Appreciate
fire. Them some big moments right there, man.
Yeah.
That Lux shit, that right there, like
Having Lux like come up to you and like say your name,
Right.
And like
For
the
Lux to
fact
remember
that
your
Lux
name.
remembers you,
That's fire though.
that's
Yeah,
fire
that's fire.
in itself. Like
Right.
the
That's
fact
fire.
that Lux will see me and be like, "Yo, what's up, Queen? How you feeling?" I remember the last time, like he'll
Yeah.
literally mention the last time he seen me.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn, like that shit kind of because you look at Lux and it's like, damn, like a few years ago, you probably wouldn't have even thought twice about me. And to
Last
be honest
year.
with you,
Last year.
to be honest with you, the first time I met Lux, we kind of chit chatted a little bit, and I told him I appreciate him and all of that, and what he does for the culture. And he remembered me the next time he seen me. This is before Champion. He remembered me the next time he seen me, and remind you, I had locks in.
Yeah.
So I had locks in my hair, and a lot of people the next time they seen me, they was like, "Oh yeah, you had the locks. I remember you." So that was one of the things where it was like, "Oh damn, you really do remember." Like they wasn't bullshitting when they said, "I remember you." They remember the fact that I had locks in my hair. They remember the event that we was at. So it's like, oh,
That speaks.
I'm just a
about-
regular ass fan, just telling you that I appreciate what you do. I love your work, yada yada yada. I'm giving you your props, and you remember me. Like it's one of those moments where it's like, again, it's one of those oh shit, like oh shit, like
But that's
yo,
why.
and I try to give that same appreciation to people who appreciate me and what I do. So if I have the time and I'm not too busy, I'm going to thank every last single person that shouts me out or gives me a thank you or says, retweets whatever. Thank you, I appreciate it. Like, I'm not going to be one of those people that's not going to be on that type. So if I have the time to do it, I'm going to thank every last single person. It is what it is. I'm not going to be one of those people that's like, oh yeah, well
I'm
people
too
know
big
who
for
I
you
am
now.
now, so I'm just, I'm going to make that time,
Yeah.
especially if I have the time to do it. I'm going to make all the time in the world to just go ahead.
Because that's going to make their day.
Exactly. And not only that, but I don't mind doing it. It's not like I have an issue with doing it or I feel like I'm too big to do something like that. Never in a million years. Never in a million years.
That's fine. That's fine. So I got a question for y'all that I just made up right now when I was like, what can I ask?
Okay.
Okay, let's get into it.
First, we gonna raise our glass. Everybody except XP. Little chubby.
Give him a fake
little
cup.
chubby
Yeah.
built
Raise
like
his
me.
Arnold Palmer's.
That's lit.
You hear him talking about me?
Sad thing is, they gonna be
Kill shot.
baby
Wait, what are we
that
toasting
was
to?
a baby shot.
Oh, we just.
I know, right?
Oh shit, my bad. We gonna toast to XP baby because we didn't get to do that with y'all.
That's a fact.
Baby on the way, baby on the way.
All
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Congrats. Congrats. Y'all know what y'all having?
Nah, we're gonna wait till they born.
Oh,
Little
that's fine.
PX.
Oh, that's different.
Gender reveal after.
Listen, everybody want to have gender reveals and all that.
Y'all
That right
had
there
a-
is different right now in this age.
So they probably gonna change their mind anyway.
We not.
That's all right.
So y'all gonna have a ginger reveal live? Like a live ginger reveal? It's a boy, it's a girl?
Nah, we picked out 2 names and we're gonna do like a.
So you have a boy and girl name or a unisex name?
Yeah, we're just gonna take some pictures. I don't know what we're gonna do
One
actually.
name, one girl name. That's gonna be it.
Yeah, and then when the baby's
Y'all
born,
should've
we're gonna
picked
put the outfit on
unisex
them with their
names.
name on it,
And then
and that's the
Nah, we
reveal,
got the boy
like,
name, we
oh,
got the girl name. We just, when the baby born, we just gonna get.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
What's your name?
If they just
no,
had the
no ifs, ands,
outfit,
buts about it.
if they did a unisex
No
name,
ifs,
I'm
ands,
saying
buts
pick
about
2
it.
unisex.
Y'all
names.
gonna, one of them doctors gonna show y'all if it's a
Nah,
boy or a girl.
we
we
talked
already
to him.
find out. I just told them don't tell me.
Oh, that, okay.
Yeah.
Fuck it, man. That's what's up. Well, I guess y'all selfish. I'm thinking that should be a group decision. But
yeah.
Y'all gotta say, y'all need to say
it's
that.
cool, I guess. I mean,
You got
whatever.
a quarter.
Hey, like I gotta say
You
so
got
in
one
this
flip phone.
conversation. I should be able to know what's going on if I'm gonna be buying the baby gifts.
Man, listen, fuck the gifts.
That's when you get the unisex
I
stuff.
should just have a
That's
vote,
what-
is all I'm saying. I've been here the whole time with them. You know what I mean? They, the highs, lows, we went through that shit together.
This is facts. These are
I
facts.
should get a, I should get a vote.
I
Both
pray
want a
you
girl?
guys have a
I'm
girl.
just saying.
I pray you guys have a girl.
I hope so.
Damn.
You want a girl, Manny?
Little girls are fun.
Man, I
too.
want a healthy baby.
That's what I'm talking about. See, that's what I said. Healthy
He
babies
being
are born.
politically correct right now. I'm
Oh,
a healthy baby.
no.
But he's serious though.
Oh, that's
Most people, I would say this. I was going. It was at the tip of my tongue. I'm like, but actually, serious. Bro. I ain't gonna waste my time.
Yeah,
Really.
dead serious.
Yeah, whatever. I'm here.
Shout out to that.
Yeah.
Now, all right. So the conversation we was having about the people in the comments make me want to ask y'all this question, and I'm glad Reda just called somebody out for being politically correct, because that means she can't play this one safe.
I won't. I won't.
What is the worst thing about battle rap?
Oh my god.
I think the worst thing.
Damn, she had that shit ready. She
didn't thought about this
only
before.
went
I
out on
haven't
bullshit
been
with it.
thinking
I could
about
take the
it.
lead.
I haven't been thinking about it, but I just feel like the worst thing about battle rap is a lot of the negativity that gets swirled without all the facts being brought to the table. So before all the facts are out there, you have people kind of talking about stuff, saying things, and it's like, well, we don't have all the facts yet. Well, what really happened? And then when the story finally really starts to unravel and the truth starts to come out, it's like, oh, well, you know, that's not really what I feel like. And that can happen with why this battle didn't get set up, or why this battle didn't go down, or, you know, why this person didn't show up at a battle, or like it can be various reasons why things get kind of taken out of proportion and things get said. But I feel like that's one of the worst things about battle rap, when it's like something happens and it kind of gets taken out of proportion, and once all the facts come out, it's like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Like, you know what?
No, to that. So how about the fact though?
My second
bad,
to that would be, because that's one of my first things. My second thing to that would be the level of choking that we are seeing recently. To be honest with you,
Just sounded wild right there.
Hold up.
The level of choking.
But wait, there's more. Oh shit!
Wait, it gets worse.
It gets so dark out
but
of nowhere.
not like the
It's so
amount.
Look how he did it.
But y'all gotta think, it was a point in time where everybody knows like choking was forbidden. Right now, in this day and age, choking is not looked at.
It's not. It's frowned upon.
Exactly, it's not looked
It's
at
damn
in
near
the same way.
accepted.
It
People
is
call surf
accepted.
2-round soup.
But it is accepted in this day and age. You can't say
You
that
don't
it's
like
not
surf.
accepted.
No, I do like surf. And you know what's crazy? I get disappointed in surf when he isn't tsunami surf.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Like, I will never call him 2-round soup because that's not my expectation of him. So
That's not
even though
your
he's
expect-
done it,
But I feel like in this day and age, you have to think about, look at 2019 and how many people we saw choke in 2019 as opposed
Surf
to.
don't choke. He just.
And I'm
They
not,
did
I
Jersey,
didn't, my
yeah.
thing is, I'm not saying
Is
certain.
this
I'm
shit
saying
I just
in
use
general.
that- I just use them as
how
an
many
example.
times in 2019, even in 2018, how many times did we see somebody choke in a battle as opposed to previous years and how it was looked at? You also have to look at back in the day battle rap where it was
If you stumbled, your shit was over.
when it was, you know,
How
if you
far back in
stumble,
the day
your
we
shit was
talking?
over.
But
I'm
the-
talking about
Oh,
when
here you
you
go.
stumble, your shit is
This
over, and then the
was-
next.
Fight Club.
Right.
So we gotta point something out about those days. And this is not. This is a separate, independent
In those
point
days,
because I agree
if
with
you
you.
rap-
But they was saying the same exact rhymes
Right. Over and over again.
So why the fuck would you choke on that
Right.
shit? You know what I mean? So
I get what
we
you're
always
saying.
so when we talk about back in them days, we always talk about how they were saying the same
And
shit.
I mean,
so when it
and
comes
I
to not
mean
choking
the
back in them days,
freestyle
that was
days.
easy.
I mean the
But I
days
know what
of
you're saying.
freestyling.
Yeah.
So when you show up to a battle
if
and
you
you
even-
freestyling off the top and y'all going back and forth.
That's a
now,
fact.
if I choke and I slip up, now all right, fuck
niggas
it. Well,
like,
it's a rap for
yeah,
me.
that's a fact.
Now it's on you.
Yeah.
You go. If you keep on rhyme, let's say you rhyme for 8 minutes straight. I gotta eat that shit. And once you done, you done. Once you choke or slip up, you done. And then
Or your shit
it's
gets
on
dry,
me to
niggas
go
gonna cut
off
you
the
off
top.
too, though.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
they can
yeah,
cut
it
you
gets dry.
off, but I'm saying
Right,
like
free
some
range
people,
gas is a perfect example.
right, but some people would let you go as long as you could go. That's the thing. If you could rap 18 minutes, like for instance, Mook rap 22 minutes, 21, 22 minutes. If you could rap that long freestyling off the top, it is what it is. And you got it because at the end of the day, you didn't choke, you didn't slip up. And then once you choke or slip up or whatever it is, now it's on the next. It just is what it is. And not to say that everybody, of course, not to say that everybody was capable of rapping that long off the top, but it was an off the top situation. It is what it is. Once you choke, once you start to stumble, once your shit gets fucked up, that's it. It's on the next person. You're done right now. You gotta. It goes to
You're
the next
done
person.
right now.
For me, I mean,
It's choking is just more acceptable these days, and I feel like it shouldn't be.
so that's the worst thing in battle rap.
That's my second
The second
worst
worst
thing
thing.
in
I mean,
battle rap. Choking is so
I don't like that shit
acceptable.
either, but I know for a fact she don't like that shit because that's where the whole the vibe shit
That's where
started
all-
because she was mad.
I
She was
do
talking
She was talking
chest
chest.
about choking.
I wasn't rapping. Once you
She
choke,
was
your
dead
round
serious.
is over, and you might as well give your round up. Like,
I was like, halfway through the I'm like, oh, she's serious. I'm like, Anwar.
I don't care if you wrote it. I don't care how you formulated your round. If you choke, that's it. Like that's just what I grew up on. Again, I kind of that was how I grew up. Like you choke and you slip up, that's it. You lost your round right there, and then now it's on to the next person. Yeah, you might have had some fire, you might have had some good material, but that's it. You lost your round right there because you choked, you slipped up. Now it's on to the next person, and they actually can go to full round if they can do it. They can go to full round. You kind of slipped up halfway, and then you got half a round as opposed to a full round. That's how things kind of work out sometimes. Like,
And for you,
For me, it's really just a matter of, I don't know how to say this because
you
it
don't
sounds
know how to say
contradictory.
nothing. Here we go.
Like no, it sounds contradictory. Like, but it's like the comments, like some of the shit people say. I'm from an era where if you say it, you gotta stand on it, which is simple.
I like what
Yeah, simple. Nowadays, like, there are so many people who say shit. And I was actually going to bring up a controversial, but I'm going to let it go.
Yeah,
I'm going to let it
do
go.
that. Don't do
Because
that.
I need to have that conversation with the person in person first.
Yeah.
But, like, if you say something, you got to stand on it. That's all. And nowadays, there's so many people who say things and either hide behind no profile picture, no name on Twitter, whatever. Or they'll say something and it's like, it's that they're lying. I'm gonna use your sky is green shit.
yeah.
It's like I'm looking
shit.
up. What?
Why ain't he hit the shit off the table?
Yeah, I need to
He
jump.
rolled up too far.
No, like so.
I need it.
Huh?
Oh, I thought you said something.
I don't see
Yeah, no, like that's like my number one most like annoying thing in battle rap. Like I wish everyone, like I'll put it this way: I wish everybody who's in the comment section or on Twitter, like it literally showed a picture of them and their address. I think if that were the case, there'd be a lot
be a
less
whole
foolishness
different vibe.
that people say.
It would be a whole different vibe, Charlie.
Yeah.
You know the vibes.
Where's that?
It would definitely be a whole different vibe
Which
if your
part is
back,
address,
though?
and
Back.
if your real name and address was on Twitter or on
I got
Instagram
it.
or on Facebook, I feel like people would act a whole lot different.
Of course.
I just think it's the comment part.
but guys,
'Cause I'm not talking about violence or anything like
but
that.
guys,
It's not about
I
violence.
don't give a
it's
fuck about that.
Oh, all right.
Let's be serious. Twitter wouldn't be Twitter.
I guess.
Some of the
Yeah,
best
that's fact.
motherfuckers
That's a fact.
are those types of profiles too.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be no such thing as trollers.
It wouldn't be like it would everything. It would
My
be
thing is,
boring.
I troll
No,
sometimes.
I feel like people still would troll, but you have certain people that's of a certain caliber, so they may feel like
you can't troll too much. When
no.
a
I
motherfucker
feel like
can
certain
respond-
people
a motherfucker
will
respond
troll
to a joke
and
if
they
I know
don't
where you
care.
been. Like what?
Here's the
But that's
thing,
what
you
they-
know where I live, slide
Something is
through,
not
say
played.
yes.
No.
Here's the
It's not
thing,
even
but
that.
here's the thing,
No,
some people
Reda.
don't care about that.
My
Some
big
people
God.
don't care.
I'm
So
not
like,
saying
Grew up
that.
on the gangster block, huh?
She
Listen,
talking that shit.
listen.
If somebody
Yeah,
shows
she
up,
talking that
she
shit, but I
Slide through.
if you
What I'm saying is-
if you slide through at certain people's houses, they may not care. So yeah, they may talk that shit on
Well, that's
Instagram,
not- I'm not
Facebook,
going that way.
Twitter.
I'm not
But
going
they
that
might necessarily be with that shit, so they may not care that you know where they live.
That's
it is
not
what
what
it
I'm
is.
going with.
Everybody's not like that. That's why certain people
All right.
hide
I'ma
behind
say-
fake pages. They don't put their real profile, their
I
real
see what
face
y'all
up.
saying.
Like
I
you
see
get
what
what I
you're
mean?
saying.
I don't know what she's saying. I hear it, but like,
Here we go.
no, I'm just saying, like, that wasn't where I was going with it.
Where was you going?
Mine-
'Cause that's
mine-
where I was going with it.
Sometimes you gotta
That's
be like,
what I
yo,
was
we not talking about the same thing. Like,
Yeah, like, cause
I
went with
we had the same
direction
destination,
that
but
I
like
was
the way you
going.
got there, the way I got
that
there,
wasn't
some
one of your
whole
worst
other
things
shit.
in battle rap. So for me, where I'm going with it is, I think people
Hey,
would
you got
just be
some
more.
good questions for us? I'm gonna.
That's right. I just think people will be more accountable what they say. Like if you, again, that's why I say, like, I stand on what I say. Everything I say on Champion or in whatever interview, I'm at the next event. So the person who I said, who may have felt the way about what I said, or didn't understand what I said, or literally just has a different opinion, we can have that conversation. I'm there to have that conversation. It really like fucks me up when people. So again, I'm the worst thing in battle rap is what somebody is like, or I'm everything is wrong about it. So I would love to have been able to have a conversation with that person.
Right.
Like, yo, like, why do you feel that way? What is it? Because I promise you, like, when people say stuff like that, if you challenge them on it, most of the time they have to boil down to, man, I ain't had no pussy in a year.
But here's the thing: the other that too,
Like that's why he said.
Thing
It
is,
had nothing to do with me.
That's right. That's why he's so mad.
People
Yeah.
went after
That's
you know
funny.
they trying to get.
That's what I'm saying.
They're trying to get laughs out of the situation, so they may just say something to try to be funny. So that's the other part to that. Like everybody has their reasons and motives behind certain.
There's a lot of
things that they
instigators,
say.
too.
That's what I'm saying. Like there's a lot of different
Haters gonna
reasons
hate,
and motives
haters gonna
behind
hate.
what people say. Like, it's not always. It's not always what you think it is. Like it's not always what you think it is. You never know why people doing the shit that they doing. You just never know.
I just ain't with it. I just wish that that's one of the worst things.
You know the Vibes Charlie situation. I spoke with Chess, after that happened, once the cameras cut off, me and him we were still speaking after that. He understood the point that I was coming from. When he asked me straight up, he was like, yo, who's in your top 5? And I told him it don't matter. I'm not telling you who's in my top 5 right now because you're not in it. You've been choking.
Yeah.
Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right now, he's grown and put himself in a position where I kind of don't have no choice but to kind of put you in my top 5.
Yeah.
Like, you're dope as
He's on
shit.
his shit right
You've
now.
been on your
But
shit
that's
right
what he
now.
was saying. So that the moment that we talking about, it was on the
band.
the first band joint. Oh, no, the second band.
That was
band
like the
too.
second band.
It was on the second band
It was a while
joint.
ago.
And I didn't even know. You know what I mean? Like I be living these movies that we do in XP. The movie here. So I didn't look at the whole joint. Like I be in and out during the live premiere shit because I was there. You know what I mean? Niggas start calling me Charlie in the chat and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Charlie this, Charlie that. I'm like,
Charlie
yo, why the
this,
fuck y'all
Charlie
keep calling me Charlie?
Vibes, Charlie.
What's the vibe?
Yeah, I'm like,
Charlie.
what you talking about?
We could get it on down.
Charlie.
Niggas timestamp it on the joint, and
Nah, I hit the inbox and I was like, yo, why she keep calling you Charlie on the jump?
Charlie. You
And
know
then I
the
think
vibes,
then
Charlie?
Excel had said something about it.
niggas kept saying Charlie. I'm like, what the fuck? Look at this shit, yeah. But
I remember that.
But yeah,
That
yeah,
night
it
was actually that
but
moment in general was
Chess had
wild.
just
Let's
finished
just say
with
that.
the Mike P battle right before that,
Right.
and then it was another one before Twerk. So he had just came the last 2 battles that he
And let
had
me
was
say-
Twerk
let me
and Mike
just say
P.
for the
So when
record,
she was
again,
going at him, he
that
was
I
like,
did
"What the
not
fuck
know.
are you talking
Here's
about?"
the thing: you was giving
the
him a
shit-
Trappy award. I did not know that the award was being given out at that moment. I was having a side conversation with other people.
And you
Chess
know,
happened to be right there. And my thing is, I've been around Chess before. I've spoken to him before. I'm not necessarily one of those people who was like shy to be around him at that point in time.
Yeah.
I've been around him plenty of times at this point in time. I've seen him perform plenty of times at that point in time. It is what it is. We've spoken plenty of times.
At a point in time.
Listen, at that point in time, I'm gonna keep saying. But it was a side conversation happening. I didn't know that the award was being given out. I didn't even know that cameras were rolling. You get what I'm saying?
I was right
Side
there.
conversation, it
She
don't
was like-
matter.
No, that's
why.
Side conversation
Move, nigga,
happening.
Yeah, that's why.
Chess.
I walked
Came
up.
up drunk as shit.
And here's
Right,
the
let's
thing,
talk
by that
about
time, me and him,
Yo.
I'm gonna let you finish.
So
I'm gonna let you
I'ma let
finish,
you-
Charlie.
I had
I'm gonna let you
a
finish,
Kanye
Charlie.
I had a Kanye moment real quick.
I'm gonna let you
like,
finish, Charlie,
I'm like, listen,
When you gonna stop
you
choking?
gotta stop choking. Like we, at the end of the day, I knew that my thing was in my bones. I felt like Chess is great. If you stop choking, you're gonna be literally the face of the URL. Like I felt like he had the ability to be that #1 guy, point blank period, in the URL. He is the guy to battle.
Right.
And that was my thing. Like I feel your greatness literally reeking out of you. I can see it and feel it and smell it reeking out of you, but you keep choking. And I don't like that part of you. I'm gonna tell you about that. And if me telling you about that and saying that in the way that I'm saying it, sorry, and I told him straight up, like, sorry if I'm being disrespectful, if you taking it as me being disrespectful, I want you to look at me saying what I'm saying, and I want you to get the motivation to say, you know, I'm gonna do better, I'm not gonna choke, I'm gonna make sure I got my shit right, and I'm gonna come out here every night and go hard. It is what it is. And that's what he been doing. Like, you get what I mean? Like, yes, after that shit happened, there has been some slip-ups after that. But he's been able to redeem himself much better than he has in the past.
I ain't even seen no slip-ups, to be honest.
He's... well, there was a slip-up in the 2-1-2 with Lux and Anwar.
Oh, that don't count. That don't count. That don't count.
That don't count.
That don't count.
Here's the thing.
Ho.
I'm saying...
That don't count specifically because that shit got booked because Surf got locked up.
As opposed to what we've seen in the past. With the amount of time that he had to prepare for that battle.
For Lux and Hollow?
Yes.
No.
With the amount of time that he had to prepare for that. No, I'm not about to go negative with this. I'm going positive. With the amount of time that he had to prepare, I'm not mad at him having a slip up. I'm glad at the fact that he was able to redeem himself so quickly and not necessarily make it seem so noticeable.
Yeah, I can't. I take zero credit from that. That's pure passion to me. I love it because he bounced up. That's the one. I will give that a pass for real.
And my thing was when I had that conversation with him, like, listen, you're not in my top 5 right now, but here's why: because you choke, and it's an obvious choke. Like, it's not a, oh damn, I slipped up. Let me hurry up and redeem myself mentally. Like, your brain moves fast as fuck. You're able to.
He's not in your top 5 right now because
no, I'm talking about in the past when. All
right, so
right now he's in my top 5 because one, he's been able to adapt. Number 1, number 2, he's been able to come up with different flows. He's been able to come up with
I got a question to ask before Anwar comes out.
Oh Lord,
you know what I mean?
Oh Lord.
I just want to know the real about this one. You know what I mean?
Oh Lord.
Reda's top 3 female battle rappers.
My top 3 female battle
all
rappers.
Time and current.
All time and current. I'm going to go number 1. I'm going to go with Jazz. Number 2.
All time?
I'm talking about all time and current.
Oh shit! So you're doing them both on one list. I was saying 2 different lists.
See, and that's the thing. If you want to combine them both, we can combine them both.
Okay,
so number 1 and current. I'm going to go with number 1, Jazz, because Jazz had from the beginning, she had a very good battle rap history, and as she has grown, still to this day, her last battle that we saw her in, she was amazing. She was great. So I'm going to go number 1, Jazz. I'm going to go number 2, Miss Hustle. And I'm going to go number 3.
Talk about, hold. No. You wrote a whole paragraph about Jazz.
Okay.
Why Miss Hustle?
Miss Hustle as well. She's never been afraid to have a battle with anybody. She's always stood up to the plate. She's very, very fearless. She's always been willing to battle guys. Oh, well, it is what it is. She's going to battle you, nigga. She's going to come toe-to-toe with you, too, nigga. Be hitting bars that everybody want to hear. It just is what it is. And she always brings that sexy to the plate. Like, don't get me wrong, Jazz in the beginning, she wasn't bringing that sexy to the plate. Like, and I'm not going to say that Hustle was always bringing it, but everybody has grown into their own. And Hustle bringing that sexy to the plate, like, it was a little bit, you know what I'm saying, a little bit different than when Jazz.
In the ring?
In the ring, outside of the ring, like just her being on her page on Instagram, like
I think Hustle kill it on I think that she letting people get to know her through her social medias, but I don't know if she brings the sexy to the ring.
I don't think Jazz lets us in as much, which is like don't get me wrong, Jazz is active on social media. She posts pictures, she's on Twitter, but she doesn't necessarily let us in the same way that Hustle lets us in. It's 2 different.
Yeah, well, Hustle bring that sexy to social media.
She definitely does, and that's
I think Jazz let us in a different way. Like, she let us know her thoughts. Like, she
lets us know her thoughts.
Super
definitely.
wild ass shit. And it's like, yo,
she will say it in a good ass bar, and it's like, ooh, Jazz, you was thinking that, like. But
I'm talking about in the ring. I was saying, do Hustle bring it in the ring?
I don't think
sexy in the ring.
I feel like
because that's another topic. Female
brings the sexy.
What the fuck am I, man?
I feel like Hustle brings the sexy with her looks. So where Jazz may come with, don't get me wrong, when we saw Jazz last in the 2-1-2, she was very cute. But as compared to when we saw Miss Hustle last, Miss Hustle had on a thong, a bra, and see-through fucking everything. She basically had a stocking on. You feel me?
I'm so
Like
mad.
I mean, it's a different
there,
it's
right?
a different
most
level.
definitely.
We saw that, right?
Got a lot of
It's a
it.
different level to her sexy than
That was
but
at Royalty?
that was at Royalty.
That was
Yeah,
last joint.
she
I love
basically
you,
had a stocking on and
Just
a
let you
thong.
know.
Like it was. I mean, a
love her?
hustle brings a different type of sexy to
I
battle
love
rap.
her, man.
I don't think Jazz is, and don't get me wrong.
love her,
Again,
fuck.
Jazz posts very like when she went to London.
I love
Those
40.
pictures from London, woo! She was fire. She was cute in her dress. She
Young
had some
Jazz,
nice
young
pictures,
Jazz.
but it's a little bit different. I don't think Jazz is want to battle in a see-through bodysuit.
Well, she battled Eat Heart in a jacket and a bra, basically.
I don't think
Okay,
she's
so
going to
time
battle.
out.
I don't think she's gonna battle
Because this is the thing. This is the thing. Because what happened for whatever reason, I don't know if it's something I said or something that it just the natural, the way the culture works. But you said you're number one, and then automatically put your number two against your number one. We're not comparing them to.
No, you asked me a question though.
Number three though. I just want because
What was the question?
the question was the
But my
top three.
in female
But then
battle.
we start talking about sexy, and then
Okay.
I think somewhere in there we started comparing like how.
I went because I said Jazz and then I
But then
said
once because
Miss
if you
Hustle,
come up
and
here and
he
get
said,
if you
"You're
have in
not
the middle of
gonna
the
give
conversation,
me-"
y'all just start
He
talking
was
about
like,
some
"You're
whole
not
other
gonna
shit.
give me a paragraph for Jazz and not give me something for 40."
Yeah,
Or,
no,
I mean,
for
not
Hustle, for Hustle.
Hustle.
Okay.
He was like, "You're not gonna give me something for Hustle." So it was like, all right, well, I can tell you because Miss Hustle, honestly, right now she is bringing that sexy into battle rap, and it's one of those things that she's been doing for a nice little minute now. Like when you follow her,
And that
on
was
Instagram,
my
you're like,
question
"Oh,
was,
damn,
is she
that's
bringing it
Hustle?"
in the ring?
Okay.
And
like,
I
is she
said
bringing it-
yes.
but
The
she
last
said
time we seen her, we basically saw her in a
and eventually
stocking,
got
a
to that.
thong, and a bra.
Yeah,
Am I
It
right?
eventually got to that
At
point.
Royalty, yeah.
She was bad as shit at Royalty.
Yeah.
She was bad. We saw all cheeks. All
I took
cheeks.
some pictures of
But,
her 40 together outside.
I didn't
My
even
flash
catch.
was on.
I didn't even catch her to take
My
a picture.
flash. I took it of them like on some you shit.
You Joe ass nigga.
Straight like that though. It's dead, but it could have been lit for both of them that night.
Oh,
They don't
shit.
even know it. You know what I mean? It is what it is though. But you ain't say the third though.
I'm gonna say I kind of said it earlier, but my third has to be 40.
I had a
knew it.
feeling
I
when you
knew
just
it,
said
yeah.
when she just said it in the middle, I was like, is that
My
like, is
third has to be. I'm gonna tell you honestly, 40's
it
fan
foreshadowing?
base.
That was foreshadowing.
that-
Yeah, Team 40
yeah.
crazy.
40's
In a
fan
good way.
base is ridiculous. I literally will speak to people just at random, like, oh yeah, I'm going to this event, da 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 da, and they're like, oh my god, I heard 40, da, da, and it's like, oh, that's all, like literally all they
Well, no,
know
they
is
serious.
40.
Yeah.
So it's like her fan base is crazy, and I
Yeah,
also
like they're
appreciate-
offensive immediate. They defensive immediate.
Yeah.
Like I booked her
Yeah.
before, and like I met people that was Team 40, and I'm like, oh, okay, well that's a solid booking at least because
Right, right.
she bringing her team out,
She bringing
and
her
they
team
proud
out.
to say shit.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, they show
And
up.
she
to
has
events and
my
everything.
thing is with her, like she has a fan base unlike any other. I don't care who you say in female battle rap, nobody has a fan base like 40's
Like
fan
Team
base.
40.
Nobody has. I
The
can't think
Surfettes.
Surfettes and the Bravehearts.
Now that I done called a surf
Nobody
fan, I
has-
can't be a surf fan no more because now I don't want nobody to call me a surf
fan
fan.
base like
Bravehearts?
That's fire though.
Braveheart team.
And niggas to say, call them motherfuckers the surf fans.
That's wild.
But
It sounds like
nobody has a
backup
fan
singers.
base
Sound
like,
like the Smurfettes,
like
the
40
Smurfettes.
bars though.
Oh,
Like,
no.
he has, and even Farrah has a good fan
Dog,
base.
if I wasn't a
but
surf fan, I would call them niggas
40
surfettes all day. As soon as they say something stupid.
Farrah has a good fan base.
That's
But
a fact.
40's fan
Said
base
if you
is
wasn't-
ridiculous. It's
I'm
through
a
the
surfer,
roof.
so-
She got the boys, she got the girls, she has everybody, and she got the real men. Cause I said the boys. Let me be straight. She got the boys, she got the real niggas, and she got the females. She has a hell of a fan base. Like
Farrah?
you don't no 40. You don't get a fan base like
Farrah.
that all the time.
I love Farrah too.
I like Farrah too, but that's why I said Farrah. Like Farrah has a good fan base as well. That's another one who has a good fan base, and she has everybody on her side as well. But 40's fan base is a little. 40's fan base is on another level. people come out the woodworks like they come out like roaches for like, oh, 40 I've never, when it was decided that when the announcement was made that 40 and Hustle.
We know this. We know.
When it was announced that 40 and Hustle was going bad with each other, I had people coming out of the woodworks.
You heard that? That was fire, right? Sidebar.
I do it
I will
to
put
it.
it in sidebar. Oh.
This
But I had people coming out the woodworks like, oh my God, I know you know 40 and yada yada yada. And it was like, what?
2? All right. Oh, that's what's up.
But it was crazy when that shit first dropped. Like everybody kind
We'll take
of
2 more
reached out
shots.
to me.
You got time for that? On that one?
is fine.
All right, bet. He said we've been cooking for like 2 hours.
Oh shit.
Oh, damn.
I don't even seen that one.
He probably lying.
He is probably lying for like 2
Oh,
hours.
lying
He
ass
sat there.
nigga.
It's just
What time is
it's
it?
I don't
close.
think so.
It's 11:02.
That's about right.
It's been like an hour.
No, we ain't
It had to be like an hour. An hour.
Okay.
Yeah, you might be right.
Yeah, I'm like, we ain't eat at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Actually, no.
Like 9. It was like
You want another
8
piece of
something.
lasagna?
No, I'm good right now.
You is?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if I gotta throw up or not. I'm like, oh man.
Oh, you can't take no shot. You
You
can't
gotta
take no
throw
shots.
No, I don't have to throw up, but I was trying
You
to
should
figure that
drink
shit out.
some water. That's what I'm trying to tell you niggas. Drink water.
I got
He
my
did
water. I
have
actually got my water in the
actually.
fridge. I
He
brought
drunk, he
You need
drunk
to
his
drink
whole
some
bottle
water
of
because with the tomatoes and all that shit with the acids and shit, and then you
It's
drinking
acid
the
reflux,
then you drinking the
which you
liquor.
may
No,
You know what I
That's
mean?
juice. Oh yeah.
That's not gonna. You need some. You need to put some cut on that shit.
It's lemonade.
Are you sure?
Lemonade is lemonade got acid
It's
too.
gonna make your reflux come up, and you need to drink water.
I've been telling y'all niggas the whole day, the whole time. You
I don't
wanna
have
drink
I don't
water.
have reflux issues.
you
though.
saying like you was about to belch earlier.
I'm cool. I don't have reflux issues.
Hit her with the belch drink. I mean, what you say to that?
You feel like
I was
you
done.
No, I said I was trying to figure it out. I was in the bathroom. I said, hold up.
He looking at me funny like, oh, because I
Fuck around
know one
with
of the
that show
things he
real
like
quick.
to
Now
bring
what?
up is the New Orleans
What you
trip.
gonna say to
Back to
that?
New Orleans.
You know the
And you
problem
like
is
to talk
you
about that shit, but it is what it is. You know.
So you
if
can't
have
take another
reflux
shot?
issues-
Fuck no.
You got on Battle Rap Trap on this motherfucking camera right here.
Bro, he was downstairs for a while getting this stuff
Well,
together.
I done told
Right,
you
I
the
said,
whole.
hold up. Do I gotta throw up?
I done told you the whole episode to
AirPods in the
drink
toilet. I
water.
said, how the fuck was that happen?
Oh no, he done. No, he done. He dropped his AirPods in the toilet. Hey, you can't come back up to that.
No, I got it.
They waterproof.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Well, I ain't know that.
I
Because I was trying to figure it
bleach
out.
yesterday, but if y'all did anything in there,
Yeah, no. No,
it's your own.
I'm good.
I'm talking about in the toilet.
Nah, I'm saying it's good. You good.
Yeah, no.
He dropped his AirPod.
Right,
He
she
good.
talking that shit.
It's
Right.
about his shit. I know I'm good. I ain't got no AirPod.
He'll wake up
My
in the
ears
morning and
fall
there's a
off
bubble
tomorrow.
falling out his ears.
Hair is not going to fall off
But like,
tomorrow, is what I'm saying.
Rest in pod.
Rustin Pod.
Shit. Damn.
Bigger
What
ear.
was the question?
Drop it off.
Yo.
The question was the top 3 female
Females.
battle rappers.
In battle rap. Yeah. So my top
Let me
3
get you
was
this water bottle.
Jazz, Hustle, 40.
Get them. Get
Yeah,
them.
What's your
Get them.
top 3 females in battle rap? And he, just to be clear with you, it was a separation. So I kind of combined everything and said from the past and now. And those
Okay.
are my top 3 from the past and now.
Okay. Let me think.
But you can decide and say, well, I got my top 3,
Yeah, no, I'm gonna have my own
but
3.
I got my top 3 from the past, and I got my top 3 from right now.
Yeah, no. Right now.
Anwar, watch how when you drink this water, your whole body feel better and more relaxed.
Yeah, I got water in there. I brought some waters in.
I don't
It's
see.
in the
Wait,
fridge.
you about to give Anwar tap water?
Well, I drinking my motherfucker.
Yeah, no. I
He
got
don't drink tap water.
Well, I
He
don't
has
care.
bottle. He
I don't
has
even want to
bottle.
talk about it
He
no
don't
more.
even want the ice from the tap water that came.
That's a lie.
Well, fuck Anwar.
That's a lie. She making some shit up as she go
I'm
now.
gonna tell y'all some good shit.
Oh, he Hollywood.
Wait,
Yeah, no, I ain't
he's
that.
Hollywood.
That
I do like
he
Fiji
don't
water.
want. He don't want.
That bottle
Fiji
water ain't
ice.
nothing but tap water in a
He'll
bottle.
take regular ice from tap water ice, but he don't. When it comes down to water, he wants like. Literally, he wants Fiji. He wants smart water. He doesn't.
Yeah, I can't do Aquafina.
Hey, fuck it,
Can't
man.
do Aquafina
The hot
or
ones
the
with the
summer
hot ones.
because
That's a
they're
fact.
filtered waters. You can't
whatever
do
it is.
filtered
Anyway,
water.
let me
You
talk
have
about
to
my
do
top
a natural
three.
spring water. It has to be natural.
They gonna drown you up in the comments.
Why? This is you in your life.
Yeah.
I feel like Yoshi is one of the good examples
Yes.
of what's going forward.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, let's be very clear. That same example has been going forward in regular music. We've had the Cardi B's, we've had the City Girls.
Well, I think.
So
but hold on.
We have I just want to
Lil
say.
Kim did that shit back. I feel like
I'm
Yoshi
not
is
saying
going
that,
for
I'm
battle
not
rap.
saying
Is
that it
what's-
didn't happen back in the day. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that, you know, the females, to be honest with you, even in regular rap, they have kind of been neglected. And not to say that they should have been. No, they have kind of been neglected when they should not have been.
Yeah.
You've had Nicki Minaj and you've had certain females kind of holding things down for a certain amount of time. But now that the whole bars are out, like I've been following Cardi B since her inception. I remember when Cardi B literally was a stripper. I remember
you was on
how
IG.
many times. I remember how many times her Instagram got reported or taken down or whatever, and she made a new Instagram. Like I that's how long ago it was since I was following her. Like she was literally in the gutter, and like she would literally be on some random shit like, I'm gonna spit some bars, and she would spit some bars and be playing around, but that shit became a career for her. And my thing is, the whole bar is, at the end of the day, it's a different kind of lifestyle. Don't get me wrong. Yes, we have heard about it before. We're always going to hear about it. However, it's always nice to hear about it. You get what I'm saying? It's always nice to see females be open about their sexuality and be open about how they feel about
like
it,
that shit.
no matter what.
Females
what I'm
being
saying? Even
females
if
instead
they-
of trying to rap like niggas.
Yeah.
Right, like
Because
even if they
I'm-
feel like they hoe, they gonna say,
Yeah.
I'm proud as a hoe.
Yeah, because
what
I'm
you
not,
gonna do about me
I'm
being
not,
a hoe?
I don't disagree
And
with
I got
nothing
them
you
hoe
saying.
bars.
What I was basically saying was, when you know what I mean, I feel like what Yoshi is doing is kind of like she Lil Kim in the situation. You know what I mean? Because she is, but Cardi B is it because Cardi B's taking what Lil Kim did to. She's taking
another level.
she's taking it past because she's
And the
like, no,
only
bitch,
reason why she
I'm like
took it
you
to
was
another
nasty,
level-
like Nick, like
My thing is, the only reason why she took it to another level is because she was actually a stripper.
Exactly.
It's verified.
That's what I'm saying.
People
Exactly.
know
So
her
it's like,
to be
yeah.
a stripper, to
So
go
it's
town to
like,
town,
no, I'm
state to
really
state
a
as a
hoe. No,
stripper.
I'm not rapping like this.
I'm not rapping like this.
Really
I'm
this.
really a stripper
I'm
hoe.
this right here.
And when she has it's in one of her songs, I'm a stripper hoe.
Yeah.
It is what it is. When she raps about that, she really means that. I'm
and
a
that's
stripper
about
hoe.
we get from Yoshi.
It is what it is. And,
But
the main point
really,
of a lot of what she's saying is, I'm about my bread. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna get my bread.
You talking about Lil' Kim?
I'm talking
Or
about Cardi. Her main thing, and Lil' Kim as well. Lil' Kim too. Her main thing was, I'm about my bread. Basically, it is, I don't give a fuck what you call me. I'm about my bread. I'm going to get my bread no matter how. I got to get my bread, and I'm going to get it, and I'm going to be successful no matter what. Now, everybody does not get that same opportunity as a Lil' Kim or as a Cardi B. However, everybody got to do their work. Everybody got to get their bread however they can get it. It is what it is. So again, the top bars are going to work. With a Yoshi coming up in battle rap, her in the thought bars, and again, she just literally made everybody lose their mind with that ice cream truck bar. Like, she literally made everybody lose their mind. So again, that works. It's not like it does not work. I can see if it was something that did not work and it was ineffective and it didn't do anything for people.
So-
No, it does. It makes a tremendous difference in what your opponent is doing. If you have thought bars like that, like with the ice cream truck, that bar right there had everybody going crazy. I don't know a person who was in the building that's on Twitter that did not tweet about that bar.
Yeah.
You tweeted about that bar no matter what, because that bar was crazy. The thought bars, it is what it is. If you live in
Anwar,
your
you not
truth,
taking
it
another
is
shot?
what it is.
No.
What?
At least not right now. Y'all gotta give me some time. Fuck that.
What's
Oh, he
wrong?
needs some
I was
time.
drinking
You're
a lot.
all fucked up.
Yeah, man. I've drank more than you yesterday and today.
I don't think so.
Damn.
My bad. But yeah.
of water.
Anyway,
But yeah,
So-
the thought bars are necessary because
Alright,
everybody
so
can't do
hey,
that.
you got a
a
question. I
certain
got.
way.
Okay, so how about this? I really wish you was taking another shot. It would make it.
He got a little bit
I'm
left.
good,
He could
yeah.
take another shot, but
anyway, go ahead. What's your question?
he could take another shot.
No.
Okay. I think sexiness is important in female battle rap. At the end of the day, because unfortunately for women, we do live in a double standard world. That's the bottom line. And for women, sex sells. I mean, in battle rap culture, in like the mud, we all know E Hart is one of the, if not the best pen,
Exactly.
right? But E Hart isn't one of those people that you look at and be like, oh, she's sexy as hell. So when you put her at the top of a flyer, unfortunately, from the business standpoint, you're literally targeting that smaller audience of people who are coming just to hear the bars. You think
But I
about
feel
some.
like E Hart still has, again, E Hart is one of those.
You understand, Xfinity. I know you get
understand,
it.
but E Hart has
No,
a
that
decent
wasn't
fan
it.
base as well. So you feel like E Hart wouldn't bring out a decent amount of people?
If I'm booking a card and I have E Hart on the phone and 40 on the phone, and both of them give me the exact same price, I'm gonna book 40 every time over E Hart.
Okay.
Because the thing is, unfortunately, like that's what it is, and I don't agree with it, but that's the way it is. Right? I'm with you, XP. I'm team XP right now.
Exactly. Like, what is this, man?
But yeah, no. So I think, but sex sells, and having those.
This is not battle rap trap.
Yes, it is, man. The problem is you maybe drink the shit earlier.
Everybody's ate and drank on battle rap trap.
I'm still
eat and
drinking. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm
Yeah.
still drinking. He's
Rita's
not
definitely
drinking.
with her anything. She drinking everything.
I'm
She
drinking
ain't turning nothing
everything.
down. Yeah.
I'm drinking everything.
Hazel
I
was
had
Anything.
Hayes drinking. He just
Completely
ain't talking.
cold. I've had the lemonade. I've had the Jose Cuervo. I've had the Hennessy. I've had
Hennessy?
the. I've had it all. I've had everything.
Me too, as well.
I've had the Patron. Where's the Patron? I've had the Patron.
I've
Because I
had
had a
everything
Kiro
except for
shot.
the pink shit. I don't drink pink shit.
Listen, I was given the rosé. I
Yeah.
didn't want to say no, so I accepted it, and it was
What?
actually good. So I decided to drink it.
Anyway,
What's your favorite event that y'all have been to so far?
Favorite event that I've been to so far?
Nigga.
You go first.
for me, it would be. What was the name of that event? Resolution.
Resolution?
Are you saying together or just in general? Right
No,
now?
just.
Wait. Is there a difference? Like, I don't understand.
Were you with him at
We've
Resolution?
always been at events together.
Volume
Oh,
3.
okay.
Volume 3 is my favorite event. There you go.
Okay.
Volume 3?
See, she was at Resolution with you.
We've
Okay.
always gone to
She wasn't
events
at Volume
together.
3. I was just being smart.
That's
Resolution was Cassidy first event.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the reason why was because in totality, obviously, Known 9 was the best event that I've been to. Like, but Resolution, that vibe was just different. We had Uber Eats there. They were feeding people in the crowd. Like the line.
Yeah.
The
It felt big.
old-
It felt big.
Yes. That was the
It felt-
joke.
Resolution was
Remember,
like
I had
that?
a band for that.
You wasn't there?
Nah, I skipped Resolution, go to Known.
That was the name.
Facts.
That was Cassidy and Good.
Yeah, man.
that for Houston.
Houston.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's where we were
I had to skip
The-
Resolution. go to
The
Known.
venue, being there, yeah. When we pulled up,
No.
it just felt like
Okay.
it was the first time I ever seen some. They was recording us
Either that or
at Resolution. They was recording us walking. Like people in the line was on their IG recording us all the way over there having conversations. Like
Yeah. It was crazy, man. Remember
Yeah,
that was where I had the Benz.
Anwar.
I had the Benz truck.
Oh,
Drop
yeah,
Nunu
that was
off.
crazy.
That was fire. Like,
Bro,
yeah.
I walked the line like a
Walked the
motherfucker.
line.
Yeah.
That
Like,
was
it just something about
that
event.
jump was different.
Yeah.
But the event
That jump definitely-
was trash.
No bullshit.
Yo, Turk.
Like the
John
crowd,
was good.
the crowd that we love so much outside was horrible
Yeah.
inside.
Turk and John.
You know
But
what? With the crowd thing, though, I feel like I kind of understand their pain sometimes.
Not
because-
at that event. They was outrageous.
No, at that event,
It was
they
so many
outrageous.
different types of people
But-
coming for
I think
different
you see
reasons.
Cassidy,
When you've
they-
been
they-
in line,
That's what I'm saying.
when
Like,
you've been
it was
in
like a
line
lot of
for
industry
2
folks
hours,
coming.
You've been waiting 3 hours
And
for
it was
the show
hot
to
as shit.
start. You done had drinks, you done
Oh, so you
smoked
blown.
all
Like, this
kinds
better
of
be
shit.
worth it type
you
shit.
tired. You'd have been a totality of 5-6 hours and the event still hasn't started. You're tired.
Yeah.
You expecting the best shit you ever seen in your fucking life.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
And if it ain't
when
that-
you don't get that, you're very disappointed. So it's like, what do you like? And I understand that point from the fans. Like they
All right,
expect
so what was your best event?
my best event again. I think I was just telling
My
you.
bad. My bad.
I said my best. My,
that was a good
two-
transition.
from last year. A good transition. From last year, my
No, period.
favorite two. Period.
Yeah, this is your best event you've been to.
Best event that I've been to. Period. Out of all of the events that I've been to,
That's the question.
I think it has to be Resolution. I think it will be Resolution. Out of all the events that I've been to, I think Resolution was the one where everybody was at. Everybody was at Resolution.
Everybody was at Nome too, though.
Everybody was at Nome. I'm not saying that they wasn't, but everybody was at Resolution.
Okay.
Everybody was at that event right there was.
Yeah, it was a lot of celebrities there. For
It,
Yeah.
Not even celebrities, like just the regular battle rap people that I like. Everybody was there that I expected to be there. Like
All right, maybe
everybody
I'm gonna go
was
with
there.
Nome then, because I'm gonna have a different answer now.
I said Nome to him earlier. It's gonna play back. It's gonna play back.
So
and I
what-
said Nome, but however, again, one of my favorites, it had to be Resolution because
See, Nome
everybody was there.
And why?
No,
I like the way. I like the.
It's 4 in the morning, I'm thinking about money. I need it, I want it, I can't even sleep.